Hello!
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 What up out there? Party Star Wars folks?
Yeah, party Star Wars folks. Hi.
Hey!
Hello!
Hello.
I mean, we did our best. We did our best.
We
But-
did lots of things.
Yeah.
Indeed we did.
Uh-oh.
No, they're not.
No,
Yeah,
they
no, they're
definitely aren't.
not.
Rigel's above Rigel, and Melba's above Melba.
Are you talking
Hey,
about how
Rigel.
they're not in the same location as we are?
Oh, do you mean we're not in the proper spot, Crosshair? Is that what you're saying?
See, we live in a province in which our numbers are now the highest they've ever been. So we are not allowed to be with any quantity of people in our home that we don't permanently live with.
But we can be here with you
That's right.
in this way.
Digitally.
Now, if we were living alone, if we were living alone, you can have one person who is also living alone over. For fucking.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
I was
think,
going to say
hang
for
on, I
booty
think
calls,
I
but
called
yeah,
for
you
a
can
wink.
just go straight out with it. Yeah.
It also calls for a half sec.
Yeah.
I think I hashtag have a second. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, have a
there,
jumbo
there is
half
very
second.
specifically a provision in Quebec law that lets you get your
Booty
booty
call.
call in.
The BC provision. Thank you, Lamira.
You want to
The
show
BC
it off
provision?
for
Yeah.
those who didn't see it
Glory
earlier
holes.
today? There are
Booty
some
call.
gorgeous
Oh,
photos in
oh.
the Discord.
Sorry, my bad. Because BC, yeah, you remember.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
while ago now.
BT before tattoo.
My bag.
Yeah.
I mean, solitary confinement. You're still allowed to spend time with the household that you're a part of.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
Although this doesn't extend to school.
Nope. School's still happening. Many businesses are still open. They're trying to keep everything, they're trying to keep schools and businesses going and close down everything else and seeing how it works.
Various boosting viewer count is still appreciated.
Yeah, thank you, Alfarius.
You don't want to borrow one of our blasters, Crosshair? Oh, the big one. I understand.
Rivian!
Yay.
We love that you're here as long as you can be.
Mm-hmm.
And we will appreciate seeing you on the VODs as well.
And we also have chaotic story here.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Party.
I'm in light mode. Gross.
Trey Dog here. I mean, like we got a bunch of
Yeah.
people.
Turn it around.
Yeah, the fact that Kiddo is doing virtual school Artemis means that Kiddo is lucky.
And most
tend to
likely much
agree.
safer.
And so are you. Not most likely is.
Well,
Like-
look, they're I don't know.
I mean, unless, Happy Gilmore is hunting his family from inside the house.
Oh.
Look, I've spent many a time chained up in their basement.
I think that'll be good.
Classic.
Whoa.
Scott, are
Whoa.
you okay?
Whoa.
There we go.
Whoa.
Positively glowing, friend.
There we go. Some light.
This actually should be slightly better audio than when we were doing this before because now they have their lav mics.
Mm-hmm. But do let us know. We can adjust. Yeah, we can adjust everyone.
Kung Fu Fenrir shows up just in time to be too late. We're not allowed to
Yeah.
meet. Kung Fu Fenris, Quebec law has instituted a no visitors policy in households currently because Montreal is experiencing a spike in COVID-related infections.
Yep.
Yes, again,
Yes, again.
it wasn't before, it is now. It's supposed to last for a month.
Yes, they said 28 days. So if everything goes really well, there'll be 4 sessions like this, and then we'll all be back in the same room again.
Yay.
Press F. X to doubt.
Yeah, X to doubt.
Yeah.
Sadly. But hey, I mean, we're here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what matters. Did anybody spend any experience? 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm the hated one tonight.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
I purchased Perception rank 2. That's the second rank in the skill. And it's not a class skill, so it took all my XP.
That's good though.
Yeah.
I purchased Astrogation 2 and Medicine 1 because I feel
Ooh.
like that's, Rigel's not used to patching people up, but I feel like he's starting to learn, and that might come in handy.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not just jabbing fingers into Melba's eye stalks, being like, "What? Why?"
Well, how do you think I earned the experience?
I love it.
Well, that was a good jab, bud. Here, take 5.
5 jabs?
5 XP.
That's like 5 credits.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Horrible. Oh, no worries, Fenris. We do look forward to seeing it in all its glory, though.
Y'all should be happy. I'm saving up for more pew-pew skills.
I thought you were going to say pubic something.
For more pubic skills.
4 risky bingos. Ooh.
And we need 5 bingos, right? Not 4 risky ones. 5 full ones,
Oh, yeah.
I think, right?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
for the first one, for calibration purposes.
Oh, god damn it.
We're going all Garrus on this.
Calibration is a beautiful time of year, and I will hear nothing against it.
Mm.
Thanks, Crosshair.
It changes me
But
whatever
fair.
treat I desire. The
I
only
love
treat I
that
need is your presence.
for an artifact.
Aw.
I love that.
Cute.
Oh,
Wait, yeah?
Netflix and chilled Ben & Jerry's
Yeah.
and Miss Vicky's original chips.
Oh, like on top? Or just like,
no,
like
just,
separately?
I
No.
want both on the
I
treat
think it
tray.
would actually work
Pickles.
if you like had crumbled Miss Vicky's chips on top of ice cream. I think
But
like
the vinegar ones?
no
Oh,
original.
maybe
No,
not.
the original.
Oh, I don't know
the,
why
the
I
Netflix
decided.
and chilled would probably work because they have the saltiness already in the peanut butter.
Hmm? True.
So, yeah. Yeah.
We are the.
Time to see what happened last time.
Sure.
I know I do.
We don't have to be quiet during this, but we all
Oh,
get
right, yes,
quiet
that's
and
right, we can-
excited.
There isn't a weird, strange voiceover over it. Although I suppose there could be. Well, we've definitely left off, like, right in the middle of some,
Some spicy action.
yeah, SHIT. Do
Oh,
we swear on this
shit.
channel?
Oh, shit.
That's not what I meant.
That
Kung
is
Fu
absolutely
Runners.
not what we meant.
God
I
damn
meant
it.
like if I was like, oh, the Rebel Alliance, what? Like that would be how
Okay,
I
I now
would do it.
demand that you do one of the episodes.
Episode 4, A New Hope. After killing Sente and escaping. Jesus.
I hate us too.
Yeah, me too.
It's probably for the
However,
best.
someone else
Western
may
society.
have
Lock us up.
something plans for the ship. I can't read that. all the
Alternate.
way. Alternate. I
Oh my god, it's Lando.
Glasses.
Lando. Spicy hot interaction times.
Thanks, Rivian.
Thanks, Rivian. We like your rolling text. What?
I also like our rolling text.
Yes.
We like you for who
that
you are, not
too.
for your rolling text.
Oh.
Like vertical rolling.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Like a vertical log roll. Sounds really gross.
Log drivers, waltz pleases, girls. Come
Sounds like
Oh.
a weird Canadian sex act.
Did we just call Log Driver's Waltz weird Canadian?
No, the vertical log roll sounds like a Canadian sex act, says
Ah,
this.
so
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Socks. My socks.
short. Long time, all time no see.
I mean, ew. I still have bits from trolling Aragorn. Have some, and then fails to give the bits. There we go.
thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you.
Aragorn's doing creepy games for October and has very scary notifications when people use bits and subscribe and stuff. And
Yes.
we may have been giving bits at times that would make her be more scared.
It was frankly, it was a little intense. In a good way. I mean, it was great.
Was Crosshair's message viewed, Kate?
Yes,
Perfection.
we're here.
Oh, that's good. What's that
Kate?
coming on?
Sorry?
There.
Oh, is it time?
It's time.
All right, folks. We here have some safety tools that we're going to go over. You in chat do not have the same tools, but we'll go over what you do have in a moment. Here we have the green card, which signifies that even if outwardly I may not look okay, crying, upset, whatever, it's all good. We're good to continue. It's just in character. Thumbs up. Let's keep going. Yellow is heads up, need to tell the table something, make them aware of something, something to avoid, something to change, or just a little flag, but we're okay to keep going. Red is stop, check in, game's gonna pause, we'll likely go to a be right back screen for the stream, and check in about something, discuss what just happened, what may or may not need to change, and we will only continue once the person who raised the red card says it's okay to do so. Those of you in chat don't have these cards, but you do have moderators who you can whisper. That is Aragorn and the Crosshair. You're also able to whisper RPGClinic, which John will be able to see. I don't have my glasses on. I legit can't read it, so you're okay. But if you want to go through a moderator, they can keep it anonymous if you so wish. And of course, if you need to, we would rather that you leave if you cannot stay. As much as we would like to have you around, your safety comes first.
Much agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Our tools are, in fact, the indomitable She Who Knows 10,000 Things and the impressive Entropy's Disciple, Aragorn and the Crosshair, are both here. Yeah, message them if you need to. They will pass things along to us if we need it. And no matter what, if you do feel the need to get out, then yeah, please let us know. Why am I repeating things? I don't need to.
It's okay.
Closest to a green card you got.
Woo.
That's pretty cool.
I called you an imp?
Imp
Right.
as
Well,
in Imperial?
impressive.
Oh,
But-
Yeah,
impressive.
imp rank ressive. Yeah.
All
That's
right,
good. That's-
Anyway. Easing into a system is the sort of thing that you just have to pay attention to. And when we do that, we make sure that we're prioritizing two things. The first, obviously, is our safety, but the second is our fun. Fun being the most critical part of the game, because honestly, if we weren't having fun, why on earth would we be doing it? Or why in space would we be doing it? Which means that today is the last session where players can play before they're forced to lock their character sheets in. They'll have to lock their character sheets in before episode 4. And we're about to get into some system-specific stuff that hasn't been seen on stream yet. Obviously, that's the kind of thing that maybe they're going to want to pay attention to. This is the kind of thing that always makes me a little nervous and a little excited. That commitment, that moment of saying, this is where we're at. These are the characters that we are moving forward. And while they will still have the chance to evolve through spending experience, through their narratives, and through the interactions that they have between each other, it does mean that we will find out who we'll be with, right up until the point where one of the PCs gets killed. If that happens. But no matter what, we're here to have fun. That's the most important part of this. And as long as we keep that in mind, anything else that's found in this book or in any of the other supplements that are available or in any of the other expanded universe resources that there are out there for Star Wars. That's what it boils down to. And it's not just about our fun, but yours as well. Feel free to let us know if there's anything that you need in order to have more fun.
I think that's supposed to be Nova.
Sure.
If you remember, you have left the surface of Bakura, and you were headed. Do you remember where?
Back to not Nalhada. What's it called?
Narshada.
Narshada.
Arshada.
Different pronunciations are okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like a human accent versus a Twi'lek accent versus
Exactly,
a Grand
exactly.
accent.
However, your astrogation roll failed, which
Correct.
means that it's going to take you another shot to try to make sure that you can get out of here. But in the meantime, 2 TIE fighters have made themselves known and are approaching you. You are being told to stand down and prepare to be boarded.
Fook.
So I'm gonna hop on the ship's kind of communicate the.
Should we roll our?
Oh yeah, we have to
Destiny?
roll stuff first. Sorry, don't listen to me.
I'm gonna roll them. Boop. Or click. Here we go.
Oh.
F.
Oh.
Aw. Aw.
Perfectly balanced, as all things
Yay.
should be.
Thanks, Rivian.
We are also going to roll your obligation.
Ooh. I have 15.
15, and then I'm
72. You're still safe.
wow.
3. Even
Did-
though you have over 50%, that's 3 sessions in a row where you haven't been hit. That's a 1 in 8 chance.
It's pretty impressive.
Yikes.
I wouldn't have bet on it. Were I betting, which I'm not.
Mariah betting Scott.
Were I betting, Scott? Exactly.
All right. The TIE fighters are showing themselves. What do you do?
I'm gonna hop on the comlink. The ship's communication system. We're just gonna have a few moments of some technical while I try to get us into. So if anyone wants to take any of the weapons, we could do that, and I'll just try to hold on to something.
I'm sprinting over to one of the gunner's chairs.
I want to see if Kitrin seems keen on grabbing a gun before I hop to
Oh,
it.
hell no.
Okay, great. Then I will hop to it.
This isn't her ship.
Maybe she really likes shooting an Imperial
It's not mine either.
It's none of ours.
No, I'm kidding.
As Melba runs to one of the gunnery stations, she yells, not through the comms, just to Rigel,
Yeah.
like, "You can do it, bud. You're in charge. You're calling the shots."
Yeah. I am in charge. I am calling the shots, right? Right? I touch the systems around me. John, I want to take some maneuvers and some actions.
Well, first you're going to take some initiative.
Yeah.
Sure am.
That's all of you.
We're expecting it.
I don't know what you mean by.
Like, it's not a surprise attack. It's not an ambush.
Well, this is actually an ambush.
So is it perception or cool? Is my
It
question.
will be. It would never be perception.
Sorry.
Vigilance.
Vigilance. Thank you.
It will be vigilance.
Okay.
Hmm.
F's in chat.
I have to
F's
remove
in
some
chat.
characters from this.
Yeah.
Vigilance.
Oh, I did it wrong.
And then you have
I
to
have to roll
go
it.
over to
Yeah,
the
I know.
number list.
But
Okay.
the last time it
Okay.
wouldn't let me.
Vigilance.
Thank you.
Roll PC. There we go. I did ever so slightly better. And I did it properly.
All
I
right.
still have us down, I think, from previous initiative. That might be me, though.
So we're going to.
Oop.
We're gonna let these guys roll their initiative. Did I reset the initiative? No, I didn't.
No.
Doesn't look like it, no.
So here, I'll reset it for everybody. I will make
Thank
sure that people
you.
can see what's going on. Clear the initiative.
All right.
All right, so now we'll roll again.
Yeah.
Oh.
That it just zipped out of my hands just as I was about to roll it. I get better every time. We're getting
Hey, that's
used to the
okay.
system. It's all good.
It's not bad, Fina.
Whoa! Oh no!
So
What is this garbage?
come on. Oh, I actually have to put in.
Yeah, it's weird. We rolled our 3 PC slots, but I only see 2 for now.
I don't see.
You added
Odd, right?
you did something totally bizarre to the
Oh,
initiative.
it didn't register.
It didn't
for me?
register.
Oh,
Didn't
Oh,
register for
yeah.
you. So yeah, just roll it again.
okay.
That's its way of saying
Yeah,
error.
which is what I did last
No,
time,
no,
so
for sure.
I know I.
There we go.
There we are.
There we go.
Cool.
You did slightly better.
Okay.
Ooh, isn't it cool,
There's
Crosshairs?
display
I
is
watched
on?
it too.
I'm sorry.
Dice display apparently isn't on stream.
I thought it was.
Oh, be careful about here.
There it is.
Thanks. Time to spill some tea. Tea for TIE
that?
fighters. Thank you. Did you?
Fuck. It's bottom.
I've
battle
got me
bottom. I
cracking.
set this all up, I'm sure.
Cosmic
We must have
Kraken.
restarted something. Initiative.
Oh, Crosshair, you also need to watch the show
Interact.
Home Game.
Click the
Cool.
initiative tab, and then you're
Sport,
gonna have to click
highly
into each of our
recommend.
players
It's
again
about
because it reset
weird ass
everything. That's
sports
fine. Close
and
that.
games from around the
And then
world.
the battle top.
Especially the
folder.
first episode. I think you'd really appreciate pure chaos.
Kung Fu Fenris. They hurt when you step on them. Right?
They're always
All right.
attached together.
Right.
Okay, so it's me first.
Damn it. Well,
Shit.
look at those dice. Filthy.
Because
Michael.
I love myself and I don't love you, apparently. Uh, which means that the first thing that's going to happen is that the first TIE fighter is going to move to. It's going to move into short range for you, and then it's straight up just going to attack you. Nothing else other than firing upon you.
Okay.
Your ship currently has what in the way of defense?
It has 1 shield at the fore and 2 in the aft. Which, anyway.
Oh, right.
I know. I'm sorry. And then 3 armor as well, which will be after.
Yes, but that's afterwards. So we're going for a
Probably should have asked you where it was shooting before I answered.
from behind. It came from behind.
Crosshair,
aft hole.
the Crosshair actually added 1 to this. So raise the bunch.
So your defense is 2, as I understand it.
Yes. Take it.
So 3 successes and
What
1
the-
advantage on that roll.
Absolute ass.
So you will soak. Your armor is what?
3.
Okay. Therefore, you are going to. Where's my damage here? There we are. You're going to take 6 damage to your hull,
Okay.
and the next TIE fighter is going to get a boost die.
Ooh.
So, yeah, you can feel the ship start to rock, and Kitrin, the Wookiee who is your current passenger, just starts howling and starts smacking the table in front of her. It is the first PC's action.
I'm gonna go first.
Go for it.
So Rigel's gonna take 2 maneuvers. Oh, sorry, like the ship is gonna take 2 maneuvers and an action. So I'm gonna suffer 2 strain to do so. What I would like to do is accelerate and take evasive action. So Rigel's gonna like dip one of the sides and start to try to avoid the one that's coming up from behind, take some evasive action. My action is going to be to try to plot a course to hyperspace while I'm doing these things.
All right, so that's 2 strain for you, 2 strain for the ship.
Ah, yes, as well. And for me. You're right. And then mine is here, 10, 12. Okay.
Yes, how much total hull trauma can you suffer?
22 is the total.
Yeah.
So 22. So you've taken 6 out of 22.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your astrogation, please. Actually, is it first year evasive? No. No, it's just your astrogation. You don't need to roll for evasive.
The difficulty of this is presumably 2, or an
Difficulty
average.
is the difficulty is still 2, but I'm going to give you a setback die because you tried before, failed, and now you're in combat.
And I'm a little like about it. Okay, let's do it. Got something good. Wow! Yes.
Hey.
4 successes and a threat. So, would you like to spend the successes to make it so that your journey will be quicker, or 4 successes to make it so that your astrogation will be plotted faster?
Well, I don't like spending time with all of these people. So... No, I'm just kidding. Yes, I would like to plot the course as quickly as humanly possible. Yes.
All right. So, with 4 successes, I'm going to say that you're going to be able to get out of here on your next action.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
At least that's
Thank you.
when the calculations will be completed.
Right.
With your threat, however, the ship, as it's diving into a roll, your shields start to fluctuate. You lose 1 point of your shields aft, and it shifts to forward instead.
Ooh.
Someone get their shields! I scream. Nah.
It's the next PC, so either one of you.
I'm happy to chase down shields.
Go
So
for
you-
it.
Yeah, that's angling deflectors, right?
That is angle deflectors.
Great. And that's
20?
just a maneuver. So I will angle some deflectors.
Now,
And- yep.
I do have to point out that there were already 2 maneuvers taken for the ship.
Oh, you're
Okay,
right.
So that's good to know. So I can't do that, or it'll cause drain, or
No, you're right.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm not a
hold on.
pilot, so I should learn a bit more.
Just checking here. You're not a pilot only, so it's fine. Okay, no, you're fine. You can
Okay.
you can angle the deflectors. You're okay.
Okay, cool. So yes, oh yeah, it says any. Great. So I will do that with my maneuver.
Okay, so you're angling one of the deflectors to move back
Yeah,
to
the-
back to aft.
Yeah.
Excellent. And then your action.
I think does
you can-
damage control sound clever, folks, or should I
You can try firing upon it, one of the ties.
That's true. Yeah, you can take an action to shoot.
do we want to do that though?
That's a good question. I'll give you.
I'm gonna do damage control.
Okay. So,
That's a mechanics check and
mechanics.
mechanics check.
Mechanics!
What?
I love it.
Mechanics check.
It is-
Difficulty is
It is an easy one difficulty die because we have not much strain.
okay.
Yeah.
Great. Boop. 1 success.
Yeah.
Boom.
All right, you'll heal one.
1 system strain.
No, not system strain. Oh, is it system
one or
strain
the other.
specifically? Then you can either do system strain or hull
Hull
trauma.
trauma once.
Hull
so
trauma,
Done.
you have 6. System strain, you have 2.
I'll do the hull trauma.
Okay, hull trauma's down
One
to
hull
5.
trauma.
For encounter. Thank you.
Okay,
Yay!
that means that the second TIE fighter is free and
Malchus.
clear to take its shot at you.
Evasive maneuvers.
Now, evasive maneuvers does mean that to upgrade the difficulty of incoming attacks. So that's going to happen for you. Let's get this show on the road. Oh, but they get a boost die, right? Because of the previous. No successes. However, they are going to give that next TIE fighter another advantage
Oof.
as they're continuing to keep you in the same pattern as the two of them are attempting to flank you, but they're still staying aft. Melba, it is your turn.
All right, I'm thinking it would actually be a bad idea to shoot them.
Okay, Melba.
I could do a co-pilot action, which if by some miracle I succeeded, it would downgrade the difficulty of next piloting check once per success.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna destroy the ship or
So
anything,
he doesn't
right?
he doesn't need another roll before he gets out of here. Like
Okay,
he's
so-
made the roll that he's needed to make.
Okay. How about some?
Could try jamming, possibly. I'm gonna. Make sure they can't.
Jam, I
communicate.
just imagine that now you like pull out a guitar.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Let's try jamming.
Jamming.
Oh boy.
Jamming.
Jamming.
Yeah. All right, that's a computer's check. The difficulty is 2.
Okay.
Whoa!
Spicy roll.
What the hell, Melba?
I don't know.
With 3 threats, though. So you've managed to successfully jam their communication, so they're no longer able to effectively communicate with them or with their base. However, as you do this, the ship is going to suffer another 2 strain.
Oof.
Sorry, Scott.
As when you send out the signals, unfortunately, some patchy wiring inside the Redshift Runner has caused the ship to, shall we say, divert power from the wrong location. That is round. The next TIE fighter, the original one, which successfully hit you, is going to take another shot because they can. They still get a bonus die because of the previous one. So, but the difficulty is still upgraded because you're still taking evasive maneuvers.
Okay. It is a espresso machine.
1 failure, 4 advantage, but 1 despair.
Oh no!
Whoa.
The TIE fighter, clips the other fighter as they lose their communication. And while it isn't enough to make both of them explode, they both start spinning out in opposite directions. Neither of them are going to be able to fire on you for 1 round. However, your ship gets... however, the shielding behind you, it sort of glitches out again, and you've lost all your shields.
Fuck. Shit.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
It is a PC's action now.
Get us out of here.
You shouldn't it, buddy?
Yeah, can I, if I use a maneuver to accelerate to max speed, can I use my action to, like, jump us?
You can punch it.
I can also punch it. That's a maneuver to go up to max speed. Let's do it.
So that will suffer strain equal to the difference in current and maximum speeds. Your speed currently is what?
I accelerated last turn, so I imagine, like, I was probably at 1, so I imagine I'm at 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my max speed is only 3 anyway.
Oh.
So then you'll suffer 1 strain, but that's better than spending 2 maneuvers, which will suffer.
That's
2
true.
strain.
Oh yes, of course, because then I have to.
So punch it.
Punch it, Rigel.
We gotta get out of here. And I'm gonna use my action to jump us to hyperspace to get us over to get us on the way to Narshada.
Your ship accelerates way too quickly. All of you who are sitting in seats just get rocked back slightly as your lav just goes flying. And the light of the stars just blaze by you as you leave orbit, and you are now in hyperspace, leaving behind the TIE fighters who have only been damaged by their own carelessness.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
See? We didn't fire on them. Was that your TIE fighter noise? Because it sounded kind of like a TIE fighter noise, and I love it.
I was just cheering. Yeah!
Ah, that works too.
I guess actually I'll leave that.
Rigel, you did it!
It was. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Are we like well underway in terms of our?
You're
our
in
trip?
hyperspace.
Okay. Good. Where are we? You're in hyperspace, Rigel. It's fine. Okay. Good. Good. I'm gonna give the chair a little pat. I'm gonna put my hand on the dash and just whisper a little "Thank you so much," and then I'm gonna step out and head back into the canteen and find a drink. A hot drink, please.
So when you try to get up from your chair, It
Oh.
has shifted forward a bit so that when you try to get up, like your hips bonk into the console in front of you.
I said thank you.
And then the chair just its pin relaxes and you can.
Look, I think we should probably have a better working relationship, you know. So that's probably my fault. I didn't really introduce myself when we started together. I'm Rigel Mereen, and I think this is a great. I think you're great. Honestly, I love all the modifications that Tinian put here, and talking to the ship. Yeah. I'm gonna head back to the canteen.
Everyone in one piece.
Well, you are on the cruise.
Yeah, feeling good. Rigel, great job maneuvering.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you, Melba.
You did it.
The table in the galley has it's sporting a new wobble that wasn't there before, and Kitrin is sitting there with her arms folded across her chest, leaning back into the padded couch, with her eyes narrowed.
So I think the takeaway here is we got away.
We did great.
That's the takeaway that
And we
I'm
didn't
left.
fire
And no-
on them,
We didn't have to
so
fire on any Imperials. So.
we're not worth chasing down because we aren't super bad.
You're celebrating not killing imps.
Well, like, if we shoot at them, then they come after us.
No one was stopping you from going
no.
to.
Yeah, we. Aha.
I'm a passenger on this ship.
Okay, great. So, do you want us to drop you off somewhere on our way back to Nar Shaddaa?
Why are you going back to that hellhole again?
Because we did a job and we did it very well. If I do say so myself. And now we're gonna go and
drop off the proof of job done.
Oh, right. And then she reaches from underneath the table and just lifts up Sente's body and dumps it on the top,
Yeah.
which wobbles again.
Yeah.
Oh, can I search his pockets?
I believe you already did. Somebody already did look through his stuff, didn't they?
I don't
It
know.
could have been me. Melba just does it again.
Double check. Might have missed
Double check.
something.
Just to be really sure.
Nothing of any real interest in his pockets.
This strikes me like proof enough for Malta.
Yeah. We've got cold storage somewhere, right?
I can make room. Yeah. We have cold storage. Sure. Just give me a second.
Not a rush.
Hey, Rigel, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Nerves?
Always.
Haven't seen a lot of battle, have you?
No. I'm much more the type just to kind of fly under the radar, so to speak.
I'll make you some tea.
Thanks.
Thanks.
No, we did, but that was okay. I'm just always the thing about the Empire. You got the 2 TIE fighters, but then there's always someone behind them. Do you know what I mean? There's
You
always
couldn't
more.
have been that important if they only sent 2 fighters after you.
Oh, we're not very important at all.
I'm curious about Fina's reaction to that statement. Nothing. All right.
We haven't earned our importance yet. Nobody
He
knows
wants
who
to
we
be
are.
important to the Empire.
No. You want to be
I-
completely insignificant and not worth bothering with, especially if you've done something to mildly annoy them. You want to be insignificant, not worth being distracted by.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if the 3 of us made a name for ourselves, but maybe not like getting accused of something that we didn't do. You know, I think our great deeds could be the talk of many a diner around.
Great deeds.
Yeah.
And what do you?
Well, like they haven't happened yet, but when they do, we're gonna be, our names are gonna be shouted far and wide.
You're like. You're imagining that we like fly the Redshift Runner onto a planet and like like solve a murder mystery and then we like free a bunch of people. Like, what are you?
No,
what are you talking about?
Rigel. I'm thinking if we overthink it too much, it's not going to happen. But I have a feeling like some kind of great quest is going to come our way, and we're just gonna kick ass at it because that's what we do.
A great quest?
Yeah. Something
And
to
then-
really show what we're made of.
We're taking jobs. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but they're like, we're so good at them by now. They're paltry.
Kitrin
This
just
is the
looks at
second
Fina
job!
Like, what?
Sorry, I missed a section of that conversation because I stepped up.
Melba's talking about how they're going to get some sort of great quest
Oh.
that will make their fortunes, or
I mean, yeah, Melba's set out to be one of the greatest bounty hunters out there.
Thank you, Fina.
You know, she's on her quest. So this is already a great quest, Melba. You're just starting out. That's life.
So here's a quick cue for everybody. Hey, thanks. Do we we obviously believed them when they said that Sente was a spy, right? Well, it wouldn't make sense to lie about that.
Well, no, see, now I wonder if I misunderstood at first and that they were saying that, like, an Imperial spy had been killed, and that means that, because, okay, a bunch of stormtroopers were shot, presumably by Sente.
Yeah.
So if he was an Imperial spy, he wouldn't shoot stormtroopers.
Well,
I-
maybe he was like an informant, but then they found out that he was double dealing with the Hutts.
Well, we don't know that. We have no idea.
Maybe. And
Yeah.
then they showed up to confront him.
Ooh.
No, I think what they meant was that he had just killed their informant. I think.
Okay.
Oh.
That probably makes more sense.
Oh no, I didn't stay around to find out.
Yeah, no, we did not.
do you think that the Empire truly values the lives of their stormtroopers?
No.
I don't.
No, I don't.
Kitrin, I'm sure you know that we obviously were not expecting them there. This was supposed to be a meeting just with Sente, not with any imps. Okay. That's good. That's good, right? Yeah, that's good. I think that's good.
If I'm not saying anything for her, then it's just her basically sighing or growling or
Okay.
And Rigel's interpreting that as okay. Hopefully.
So you haven't answered where you'd like to be dropped off. I mean, you don't.
not Nar Shaddaa.
Okay.
That is
You
fair.
can complete your work. I'll stay aboard the ship.
Okay.
Well,
As long
then
as you don't mind.
you know.
I don't imagine that I have much of a choice, seeing as how I am a free passenger aboard this vessel.
Passengers can make requests if they so choose.
Oh, we can.
You can make requests. I can't promise that the captain of the ship will be able to fill them.
Can we make this a bit warmer in here, maybe?
Yeah, I think I can see. I can see about doing that.
And at that point, the lights of the ship just flicker, just a little bit.
What's going on there?
She's got a lot of personality. What?
Okay.
Okay. I'll see about getting us heated up. Actually, I'll see if I can
I
kind
think
of.
it's quite comfortable for two of you. The Twi'lek probably wouldn't mind if it was slightly
Yeah.
warmer.
I'm not gonna like melt myself to like make other people happy, but I'll
Seems
try
like very much something Rigel would do.
to melt myself.
Rigel, I'm ever so slightly cold. Could you turn up the temperature by 10 degrees Celsius?
10 degrees Celsius.
Your ship is receiving once you start moving forward, you notice that there's an unread communication on the Redshift. It's from Melba.
Ooh.
It's for Melba. Sorry, I thought you said it was from Melba. I was
No,
like,
it's
what?
For, it's
Okay.
for Melba.
Okay.
Future Melba.
Beep boop.
You don't have to say that every time.
Is that every time that you access something on the ship, someone's going to say beep boop?
1000%. Yes.
Classic Melba.
The hologram that appears in front of you is a human. She's got an extremely sour face, hair that is wrapped in a bun that's so tight it looks like it's probably just going to pull all of her flesh off of her face practically. You recognize her as your guild contact.
Have you thought of a name for her? Because I have not.
Oh, this is not a terrifically important contact. You have multiple. She's not like your handler.
Hey, it's yeah.
We're just gonna call her. We're gonna call her. Fuck.
Bunhead?
PF.
No. Damn it. We're gonna call her Maureen.
All
Nice.
right.
No, that's too close to Marine. No, we're not doing that. Too close to your name. She's going to be Mary. There. Fucking fine.
Mary.
Worst fucking thing in the world is coming up with names off the top of them. Anyway, she looks directly at you through the hologram. You can't communicate. It's not like a two-way communication while you're in hyperspace. It's sort of like a left message. We're aware that you're in a certain sector of space. If you are close to Nar Shaddaa, there is a new bounty that we're going to ask for you to bring in. This is an Imperial contract, quite lucrative. The details are below, and you see like a flash of the amount of credits that you would get, which would be 5,000.
Ooh.
5,000 credits. Your target is a known rebel sympathizer, a Wookiee.
Yep.
By the name of Lobaku.
Lobaco?
Baku. Lobaku. Lobaku.
Okay.
Yes, and we're going to call her. Fuck.
Basically.
Oh, well, there we go. Is there a picture, or is it just?
Yeah, there's a picture. It's a Wookiee.
It's not Kitrin.
No,
Okay.
this Wookiee is male.
Okay. Ow.
Some details about the last few shops that he was seen at on Nar Shaddaa. I mean, Wookiees kind of stand out, so there are a few of them. However, she believes that it's quite possible that he's no longer on the moon. But if you are able to pick up his trail, he specifically needs to be returned. This is not a skip trace. This is a straight up bounty, which is why she understands if you won't take it.
Of course. Is there a do they want it the cap the sorry, do they want there's an
They
actual
want
term
him
for it?
alive.
They want the acquisition alive or dead?
Alive.
Preference? Alive. Okay.
If, however, the acquisition is killed or already dead, you are to provide proof of that.
Okay.
But you will only get 1/3 of the bounty if the target is dead.
Fair enough. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh boy. All right, Melba, you don't have to make this decision now. Just go to Nar Shaddaa, see if you can pick up the trail. Yeah, you'll go to Nar Shaddaa, see if you can pick up the trail, and I mean, they probably don't even know each other. Yeah, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out later. 5,000 though.
Your trip is going to take, again, I mean, the last trip took about, what, 2 weeks?
There was at least 1 2-week trip.
So this is going to be another 2-week trip on the return. Is there anything specific that you're going to want to try to do? There's not much that you can do, by the way, to heal the hull trauma of your ship while you're in hyperspace.
Yeah, that was my system strain, though. I don't have that open right now, but is that something that could be... I can try to find that as well. That would be something I would want to look into.
You generally would have to dock to
Okay.
take care of those things. I mean, you've already taken some damage control to attempt to handle things.
Yeah. Okay, so then I think my focus is going to be on after we dock and return, after we return Sente's body, I'm going to make sure to hunt down someone who can help me perform repairs on the Redshift.
On Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah. Like on the Redshift.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you want to find a mechanic on Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Melba, I'm assuming that you're not telling anybody about your current bounty.
Absolutely not.
Really?
Oh,
Straight
yeah.
up, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
Don't forget,
Secrets.
they're friends until they're not.
We're still friends.
Friends can have secrets from other
I don't
friends.
want to bother you guys with this. It's not that important. It's a little thing occupying my mind.
I'm gonna continue trying to make better friends with Kitrin.
So she sits down. She no longer wishes to play games,
Okay.
as she's now been outed as somebody who knows how to play properly and is not interested in wagering any longer.
That's fair.
She's kind of won everything that she wants, after all. What made you decide to throw your lot in with these two?
They're fun. They can take me places. I can see the galaxy.
Hop aboard, see the galaxy, run from imps,
Yeah.
get involved with huts.
I was always involved with huts. They're pretty prevalent on Ryloth. They've made a very good business exploiting our resources for their profit, but so have we. How about you? What sets you spending so much time not asking to be dropped off? I mean, you have so much time to kill.
And
Just curious, you know, you asked about what brought me here. I'm curious what brought you here.
right now, being mobile is to my advantage.
Well,
After all, the imps didn't see that I was aboard your ship,
nope.
so I'm safe.
I'll leave it to you to disclose at whatever time you wish, if that time should ever arrive, why you are so intent on avoiding the imps, other than the fact that they just genuinely suck.
The
But-
fact that they've conquered my homeworld, taken all of us prisoner, that's not enough.
No, I guess that's quite good. You just seem to bring them up a lot, but I guess I would too if that happened to my kind.
Look, my
John, can
fight.
I ask you to boost your mic slightly? Sorry, I'm having a
John?
hard time here. Yeah, compared to Kate.
My fight with the Imperials is not your fight with the Imperials.
Fair. Other than running from imps, do you have any particular hopes for the nearish future? Or even the distant future?
Hopes.
Things you'd like to do. Things, you know, Things went well. I wish I could go on a vacation on X planet. Visit Y starbase.
I'd like to go home. But that's not going to happen for a while.
There are some groups trying to make that happen, I suppose.
I'd like to see you get out from under Hut influence.
Unfortunately, it's profitable to be in business with a hut.
And that's what you care about, is profit.
No, not always, but there are plenty who do care about that.
What
Are you talking about me specifically? Or
Who
us
else
specifically?
Is there anyone else in the room?
Royal we? I don't know. I mean, our intention is to complete this task and be done with it. We tried to take a basic deal. The guy screwed us over. Turns out he works for a hut. We let the hut know. Collected the hut's choice of payment instead of what we weren't able to procure as the original deal. Ba-ding, bada bing, bada boom. Done.
It seems so strange to me that this is the life you've chosen. To just go from one to the next to the next. You ask me about my future plans, you talk about vacation.
Well, I'm young. I had no useful future at home, so I'm trying to build one here. Here. Broad here.
Rigel seems to have things under control here.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, just flying here and there, taking deals that don't always screw him over. And when he doesn't talk himself into a hole because he's nervous, even when he's being perfectly honest.
Is that something that he often does?
Oh, he can't not be nervous, as far as I know.
She,
And so, of course, people are
at
suspicious.
that, she pushes herself up from her seat and she starts heading towards the cockpit. She doesn't give any indication that she doesn't want you to come along, but she is clearly...
I'm gonna, like, lean out and watch for a little bit first.
So in the door to the cockpit just, like, flings open, and behind you there's a good 7.5 feet of hairy Wookiee bending
Hello.
down over. I hear that you get nervous.
I have been known to, yeah. What is this about?
I'm trying to decide why somebody who gets so nervous should be running around in space.
I find that if you're able to keep moving, people aren't able to catch up with your lies if you told them. The bodies you left behind, if there are any. Do you know what I mean?
Do you make a habit of lying a lot?
No. I try not to.
Have you ever lied to me?
Whoa. Out of character. That's a great question.
I'd like to come in. Oh, well, he probably said he didn't have a very good hand. That one time he had a good hand when we were playing, Sabak.
That's not lying, that's playing. I want to know if you've lied.
No.
Roll me
No,
a charm. You can get a
wanted-
boost die because you had,
Gotta roll your turn.
you had some Fina help.
Fina help. Thanks.
Wingman. I mean, what?
Roll and charm.
John is still sounding quite a bit quieter than Kate, but I don't know.
Is that the case for the viewers as well? That John
Yeah.
sounds quieter than me? Could be the...
And I'm curious about difficulty as well.
The difficulty for this particular action is going to be... I actually need to...
Oh yeah, because
It's an opposed roll.
John's a bit quieter. Interesting. Okay, I'll boost him a bit more.
I think it might be because Kitrin is so like
Soft-spoken.
measured and
calm and
stoic.
collected.
Yeah.
just gonna be a straight up. Your difficulty is 4.
Wow.
Okay.
But not anything advanced. Actually, I need to see a sheet.
Character sheet, go for it.
I'll wait. Just in
Yep,
case that
4.
goes in my favor. Okay. What do we got? Oh. You have yours. I don't see my.
Oh,
No,
no.
4 failures, 1 advantage.
You want to tell me how you want to spend your advantage before you get your arms ripped off?
Yeah, I want to be able to duck under her legs and run.
Are you legitimately saying such things?
No, I'm sorry. I'm not. Like, where would I go? It's a ship. Like, I gotta jettison myself.
Hide.
Yeah. I would. I think I would want to spend my advantage on making myself, even if she doesn't believe me, just making sure that it's clear I'm not a threat to her. Because I'm not a threat.
See, that's the thing about smugglers. I don't know if I can ever trust you.
I get it. I do. I really do. Maybe over time I'll be able to prove it to you, but at the same time, we're all living our own lives, right? Catherine?
And she turns around and she looks at Fina. I don't know if I'll understand any of you. At least the bounty hunter is nice.
Just a quick thing there.
We aren't.
Melba has not specifically said to Kitrin or around Kitrin that she's a bounty hunter. She thinks she's just a debt collector.
The debt collector is a bounty hunter.
Okay, I just want to make sure she
Yeah.
I was taking great care to conceal that.
Just, like to not go around being like, I murder people.
Yeah,
in their sleep."
You would have had to have told us to not say that also.
Oh, okay,
Would
Just-
you prefer
just-
that she calls you a debt collector for now?
it's fine. Bounty
Okay.
hunter's fine.
But that is something that is that something we've established that we don't tell people generally?
I mean, just with a Wookiee that's probably wanted by the Imperials.
All right, so then she'll say that at least the debt collector
Yeah.
seems nice.
Cool.
And I'm not.
You're friends with him.
And she's friends with him too.
And I'm friends
They were
with me
friends.
too.
She's
Before
friends
I
with
met them.
everybody.
Okay.
Have you seen her?
That is
Okay.
true.
Wow. Okay. Fine. I get it. I'm ruined by association. So how does our social status change by being associated with you?
And then she turns around and just goes off in search of Melba.
Melba, over the past little bit,
Sorry,
has
Hina.
tried not to be overt about the fact that she was avoiding Kitrin, but has not been seeking conversation. Melba's hanging out in her room, weighing pros and cons in her
Throwing a
head.
ball against the wall.
Yeah.
So there's a knocking at your door. The knocking is surprisingly polite.
Oh, yeah.
I want to come in.
Oh, you know what? I'll. It's really cramped in here. I'll come out. Melba scuttles out of her room.
Okay, you get out of your room and Kitrin is just leaning against one of the bulkheads looking at you.
Hey. What's up?
Hey.
I'm wondering where you think you might go once you're finished on Nar Shaddaa.
Well, I would have to talk to Rigel, and I would have to talk to Fina, and between the three of us, maybe there's like another job that can be done. Try not to plan too far ahead, because life has a way of throwing all sorts of crazy things at you.
Are you looking for more work from the Hutts?
Nah. The Hutts. Even though I think it's great that we're gonna end this relationship with them, not in debt to them or anything. We completed a job and we did it admirably. I think it's a slippery slope. Saw a few characters at that club who I think had gotten in too deep with them.
Okay. And she looks for a moment as if she can do something else, because you also quite clearly seem slightly nervous. But then she has that effect on a lot of people, and she turns around and heads back into...
Where do you want to go?
Away from Nar Shaddaa.
I don't want to know what you're running away from. I want to know what you're running to.
I don't have the luxury of running to anywhere. But I'll make sure that you're safe until we get to wherever we're going to go.
You're so nice to us.
It's the least I can do. And she closes the door.
That's the sound the door makes, too.
Okay.
At least I can do. Trust me, I tried to do that.
You've returned. You are now at Nar Shaddaa. Unless you have anything else that you need to take care of over the intervening
No, I don't think
couple of weeks. But you have arrived, so you did your round trip. A month of travel to complete this
A lot
job.
of travel.
What a job.
I may have asked her to teach me something in Wookiee in the time, if she would let me.
Teach you
Ooh.
something in Wookiee?
Yeah.
Like, do you mean ask her to teach you something and you spoke Wookiee? Because you can't. You don't
Okay,
have the vocal
at all.
cords for
Okay.
it.
Then I'd ask her to maybe, like, just if she'd be willing to let me, like, understand some. Like, collecting languages and knowledge.
I mean, you understand her already.
Turns of phrases, like, colloquialisms.
Okay, so like
Yeah,
culture stuff.
Yeah.
She finds this amusing. So she starts teaching you how to curse in Wookiee. As best you can. She claims that your accent is terrible.
Oh, I'm sure.
Does she tell Fina that that's what she's teaching her?
Yeah, oh yes.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. Like, this is what you would say if somebody stood you up. This is what you would say.
Arr!
They're all various. To your ears, they almost all sound like variations of. Or, sorry, hold on.
There we go.
But anyway, Nar Shaddaa, what are you doing?
Heading to the club.
Well, hang on.
What?
We do have to go to the club. I motion to our freezer-bound friend. His corpse. Freezer-bound corpse. How do we want to bring this guy along?
Do you have a good sack that'll be sturdy enough?
Yeah, Rigel, you got any good sacks?
This
me
is
just go into my
Nar Shaddaa. There's
sack
no police
storage.
officer here to, ask you what your parcel is. Right?
Yeah.
It's Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah.
No one will care if you're carrying a body.
a dead body. All
If
right.
you'd prefer to not get your hands dirty, which I know I would prefer not to get and stay in some nice new cloak, I'd love if we could find a tarpaulin, perhaps.
Yeah, that I can do. Okay. Just making sure. So, just so that we're all on the same page, going to see Malto again. We're going to turn in this thing as proof that we did what we had to do. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Job well done. We can get our congratulations and our thanks, have a drink to celebrate.
Right. And we don't have to pay the difference.
Right. That was what was agreed to, and we made excellent time.
Yeah. Good quote. All right, I'm still gonna wrap this guy up in a tarp of some kind.
Your standard issue Redshift Runner tarp.
Correct. Yes, it's got Redshift Runner in Comic Sans printed on it.
Oh,
I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
bro.
Hey.
It's a jar.
The
It's more
Redshift Runner
legible to-
self-destructs out of shame.
Oh, wow. Hey, it's more legible to folks with dyslexia.
There are other
Wingding.
fonts.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yes, there are other fonts. Thank you.
Yeah, it's Star Wars, so it's actually Wingdings.
There we
Oh
go.
my god.
Nice. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we're going back to the club, and then we're gonna head upstairs. That's the plan, anyway.
As you head towards the spotlight, who's carrying the? By the way,
I'll do it.
what are each of your bronze?
Oh, 2.
2.
2.
None of you can carry the body gracefully. So you can either both carry a body, or one of you is going to basically be staggering around.
I can help.
All right, Rigel.
Thanks,
All right.
friends.
We got you. We got it.
So as the two of you walk along carrying the body, the first thing that you notice is there's the kid again, who's like, "Oh well," and then sees you and sees carrying the body, and the kid just turns around and just walks away.
Ah, seems so nice.
It's probably for the best.
Good to see you doing well.
So we struggle along to
When
the
you
club.
reach the spotlight, there's still that lineup outside the door, and the bouncer looks at you, and there's a little bit of a not in the front, not with that.
Oh, sorry. We'll go around.
Yeah, we'll head that way.
Yeah,
It's easy enough.
honestly,
to
that's
find
just etiquette.
Jeez, sorry. I'm just standing there like an idiot. Apparently, I'm going with you.
When you're let inside, you're greeted by the Rhodian bartender who you saw before, who's standing in the kitchen saying, "You're taking this into our kitchen?"
We were told to go around the back. I don't know what to tell you.
It's a body.
Yeah, well, look.
Get
We're
it
not
out
in
of
the
here. And then he
Okay,
just
we're
It's a
going.
delivery for Malto. We just gotta go see him.
We're not in the habit of cutting off fingers. Not those kinds of people. Okay.
No, instead you're the kind of person who just drags a corpse through a kitchen.
We're carrying, and I'll disinfect.
This can't be the first time. As lovely as this club is.
We'll order some generous shots afterwards.
Generous shots.
As in, we will be generous tippers.
Money for this.
Get it out of here.
Yeah. We're going.
So you are now on the so you leave, you're behind the bar, you go around the bar, you're now on the dance floor carrying a corpse.
It's not a while.
So
Put your hands
We
up
are-
in the air. Put the corpse in the air.
Body surfing!
Just start moshing a bit. Proud surfing corpse. Whoa.
Look, like we're actively headed towards those moving stairs. Like,
So
like,
you're,
all
you're
jokes aside.
bypassing your host?
I'm gonna send them to maybe at least go off towards the stairs to not be carrying a corpse through the whole club.
Yeah, that would be quite good.
So, like, go lurk somewhere that isn't so blatant, and then I'm gonna head over to the host.
So you have the same kind of like raised dais, the sycophants, the
Juggle on the dais. Sorry.
the massive. Are we gonna make that fucking joke every goddamn
Yes,
time?
apparently.
This club got goth and rad.
woo.
I mean, that's one way of putting it. You're accepted. The table is cleared for you and only you.
Thank you once again for. I don't know why I'm thanking you. Let's try that again, shall we? I'm very happy to be back here. to have gotten the opportunity to return so soon. Sorry for the minor distraction. We'll clean up after ourselves. We were hoping that Malto might be a regular customer.
Malto isn't here. Do you need him?
He asked us to do something for him.
I will send for him.
Thank you very much.
You can wait here until he arrives.
And my associates?
They're clearly welcome as well.
We have a parcel for him. Is there a place we could keep it?
What kind of parcel?
A parcel that is not welcome in the kitchen.
We are in the midst of propping up Sente's body, like across one of the tables, and we're like trying to lift him off the table so he's leaning back in his bar stool. Sorry,
Trying to make him drunk and passed out.
Yeah, like the tarp wrapped body. We're in the midst of
we put like
holding
a
him.
drink in his hand, kind of thing.
He's wrapped in a tarp. Why? It doesn't make sense. Makes sense.
You've brought me a body in my club.
We were hoping to just
Malto body.
quietly shuffle it up the stairs.
And
out of your way.
what makes you think that I want a body upstairs where my more valued guests get to go? A body isn't a valued guest.
No, but sometimes valued guests request bodies.
I may need something to forgive this.
We were quite quick with our initial delivery.
Yes, but that deal was with Malto, not with me.
No, we delivered a data crystal to Tone.
Ah, yes. So you're saying that your previous debt covers this?
I'm saying that we are capable of completing tasks.
And then peers at you a little bit. I'm just kidding. Please, take the body up to the second floor. See if you can get it to surf above the crowd.
That would be quite a sight, wouldn't it?
Malto will be here in a few hours. He has a regular appointment in the spa. You can just meet him before he arrives there. I'll give you
so
authorization to go to the third floor, no higher.
Absolutely. Until then, we will avoid soiling your beautiful decor and make sure to let the drinks flow and the tips be generous.
Well. Anything on your end?
Yeah, I'd like to, while we're waiting for the go-ahead to go upstairs, I'd like to sidle on over to the bar and try to get a quick word with the barkeep.
What do you want?
Hey, friend, I am looking for someone.
And what could you possibly be looking for?
I'm looking for a Wookiee.
You lost your Wookiee?
A male Wookiee.
You lost your male Wookiee, I'm sorry.
I did. Have you seen one around these parts lately?
He shakes his head, but he continues to just idly pay attention to you while he's wiping down the bar.
Let's just say if you had, there could be some credits in there for you.
Credits? What kind of credits?
Say 100 credits for information.
100 credits?
Ah,
I've seen your Wookiee.
why don't you tell me about him?
Well, there were two.
I see.
One of them, the one that you're looking for, he's spending a lot of time in the weapons district. Honestly, I was noticing because he seemed to be carrying a rather large bag with him.
Ah,
You
Interesting.
notice when a Wookiee is struggling under the weight of something.
you do. Do you have any reason to believe that he may have left?
No, I don't. Because I still see him. The last time I saw him was about 6 hours ago.
That was 6 hours ago?
6 hours ago. Honestly, I don't know why you would want to deal with him, though.
Ah,
Seems incredibly angry all the time.
unfinished business, he and I. I gotta have some strong words with him.
I'm not surprised. At any rate, the other Wookiee, I haven't seen her in a couple of weeks, maybe a month.
Well, maybe she finally got out of here. Or something. I go to transfer him the credits, I guess? Transfer him the credits.
I mean, you probably have enough that you could just handle just giving him
Great.
the credits.
I throw him 100 credits.
Okay. Thanks.
Oh, thank you.
So what is your plan?
Hi. What did I miss?
Try to catch Malto.
Well, Malto isn't going to be here for
2 hours.
a couple of hours, so you can stay here and just drink your sorrows away. That's always an option.
Guess I'll check in with my crew.
So I need to get something back at the ship.
Yeah, and
What?
Malta's not going to be here for a couple hours.
Couple of that. Oh, he's away. That's fine.
He's
that
on his
that
way.
that makes sense.
He's on
He's
his
gonna
way.
run to the ship. I'll be right back though.
Whoa, what do you need?
I forgot something back there.
And we need
You're telling us on
to
purpose?
Yeah.
catch up with him before he makes his way upstairs. Though we're allowed to go upstairs, so maybe we should just go upstairs.
I don't think we need to, hang around and wait too much. Maybe Fina, maybe you and I can see if we can dig up any more business here. Unless, of course, we have unfinished.
Why would we want to
business.
dig up more business in Nar Shaddaa? We've been here twice in the space of a little over 2 weeks. We've done plenty
Not-
of business here.
Not all jobs lead back to Nar Shaddaa. Maybe.
All jobs lead to Nar Shaddaa.
While I was fortunate in my negotiations with these two thus far, I cannot promise that all negotiations will be as smooth.
Melba, you've already left?
Yeah. If they let me go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm, Rigel will remember that. ... But like, I'm not gonna be like, no. Yeah, you're probably right, Fina. I just think that we should line up whatever's next for ourselves soon. But you're right. We shouldn't
Yeah.
do that here, because then
On our
Kitchen.
next port of call. Sorry, your kitchen? Yes, we should make sure that our kitchen is well stocked.
You're very right. That's very important for us to
We
make
don't
sure.
have much in the way of provisions left. I'm tired of eating the same old shit.
Yeah, I understand.
Could you,
Yum.
Fina, could you roll me a deception check, please? I'm going to give you 2 setback
Rigel.
dice.
Rigel!
Look, how am I supposed to keep track of who's wanted and who's not around here?
2 setback dice, but the difficulty is only going to be 1.
I have one less setback.
Yep, you sure do. So
Difficulty is 1. Okay. Boom.
Let's do it.
Ding, low, ding, low, ding, Slowly.
I mean, these, the table needs to...
They're working on it. They're apparently rebuilding it entirely on the back end. Oh, Ink. Sorry.
Hamsters running on wheels somewhere.
Yeah, apparently, like, this is a busy time. Oh, there it goes. Pop. Success in a thread.
I wonder if Madonkey G is implying that the stream's quality, like as in the video quality, or whether it's just us.
Yeah.
Whether we
Can you
suck. So
imagine?
one success.
Well,
on the
shit.
thread. So it doesn't look like anybody is making any particular note of the faux pas, thanks to your quick intervention, as it were. Although the protocol droid that's standing close to Hanku is... Hanka, sorry,
Hanka.
is...
Yeah.
has started wandering towards you and is... Have you completed all of your tasks that you were set out by Malto?
Yes.
We're just awaiting the eminent one's return.
Perhaps you would be interested in a spa treatment upstairs?
Absolutely. Rigel, let's bring our parcel upstairs.
Yes, do you have somewhere where we can store our delivery for Malto?
Or would he prefer to receive his delivery immediately?
I am not beholden to Malto.
As his protocol droid, I would assume you're familiar with his protocols.
He's Hanka's protocol droid, not Malto.
C'est vrai, c'est
Sorry,
vrai.
sorry. Whoops.
Malto, to your
Okay.
knowledge, doesn't have a protocol droid. He just has a bunch of people who
Right,
get
right,
caught
right,
in his
right.
roles as
Yeah,
they try
okay,
to bathe
yep.
him.
Shoop, boop, separating them, thank you. Let's go upstairs with the parcel.
Yeah. Hey, thanks. That's a really good. It's a nice invitation to. I understand. Thank you. Though it's really.
Meanwhile,
Oh, wipe.
Oh, if only. One day. I'll follow
Definitely a
buttons.
wipe.
Melba, when you get back to the ship, you see that Kitrin is standing just above at the top of the gangway, looking down, kind of like,
Melba gets inside, maybe closes the door
Oh.
Yeah.
before starting to talk. All right, so I need to tell you something, and you're going to be really mad, and I ask that you not, punch me.
let's say that I won't, punch you.
Or, inflict any kind of physical pain on me. I'm just doing my best. I'm relatively new at this bounty hunting thing.
Perhaps
Yes.
you won't feel any pain.
You know what? Fine. I'll
What
just head
is
back.
it?
So, I received a contract to pick up a person of interest because I am not just a debt collector, I am also a bounty hunter.
Everyone has to have a hobby.
What
I
the fuck?
think I resent that tone.
Well, which one is yours? Debt collector or bounty hunter?
I'm better at debt collecting, to be honest. I usually nag people until they give up the money. But,
That sounds like a grab.
all right, I'm going. I really don't have to stay, and I'm not going to.
So why would I be angry about you being a bounty hunter?
Because my latest contract is for someone called Labaku.
And she just takes both of her arms, and her wingspan is quite wide, and just plants them on either side of the hallway. You could still get by. I mean, you could just duck, but she's definitely got that kind of Excuse me?
That's what I said. I got the contract, haven't accepted it.
You're trying to find the person I'm attempting to escape from.
You're attempting to
Gasp.
escape from him.
Why do you think I wanted off this moon?
Well, knowing now that this might be someone who maybe I might be interested in tracking down. Are you going to try to stop me?
What do you intend to do with him?
Well, it's an Imperial contract.
Could you roll me your charm?
Yep.
Could you roll me your charm? You're going to be countered by... oh my.
Oh.
Not a whole lot there.
Ooh.
So your difficulty is going to be 2. Whoa!
That's a
Fuck.
record. I think it is. I think
Wow,
so far that's a record.
So she's like, what did I say?
Amazing roll.
What you said was, well, it's an Imperial
Well, it's an
contract.
Imperial contract. Ding.
Okay. Keep your secrets if you have to. But if you find Lobaku, he's not to know that I'm aboard.
Okay, well, if I were to find him, he would immediately be tossed into one of our very well-equipped prisoners' bays.
Then I won't go into your prisoner's bays. Do what you have to, but he does not know that I'm here. I'm
Okay.
trusting you.
All right. I can do that. Yeah, Melba, you can do that.
So you're doing what now?
I'm heading out of the ship.
So you literally went back to the ship just to tell Kitrin.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, one more thing. Does he have any weaknesses? Bad leg,
He's a fire Pokemon, so.
bad eyesight, bad hearing, and
He's
one
a
ear.
terrible flirt.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh shit, the plot fucking thickens. Holy shit.
Is
let's.
that like
Did you like toss one of
The
your eye
eye
socks?
Yeah, it goes back. It hits the back of my head, and I'm out, and then it comes back in the front.
What's
Oh my god.
happening?
Ah,
He enjoys flirting too much.
Good thing I brought my binders then.
Binders full of Wookiees. Oh, the
No, they're literally
handcuffs. I understand.
Handcuffs, yeah.
Yeah.
In this episode, Melba attempts to imply sexiness to any degree.
Yeah, what is happening?
Like Star Wars binders are also like so chunky. Like I
Yeah.
don't know if they could be considered like sexy at all.
No.
To each their own, you know what I mean?
Melba has very particular ideas of the world. What?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I love it.
Classic.
They're just
Finding
particular.
out things all the time about her.
Fair.
So you can return at this point. Are you taking the ship somewhere? Or are you?
I steal the ship. No, but I would I have a good sense of where the weapons district is?
The weapons district is the other side of the moon, as you had
I see.
previously,
So I
Last
would
time.
need either the ship
or alternate transport.
or some planetary piloting.
Yeah.
Something you could do.
True. I'm not gonna leave you guys. That's really mean. I'm not gonna...
I mean,
Nah.
you'd have to go do something, so.
So you can head.
So yeah, so I returned to the club. Are y'all heading upstairs? Or are you
Yes,
still-
we were in the midst of going up to the spa for treatment, which sounds like a euphemism, but I don't think it is. I mean, I'm hoping it's not some sort of like execution thing up there waiting for us. Is he in character?
That's
I don't know.
okay. I'm always ready for diplomacy.
Did you get everything you needed?
Yep.
I thought we were friends.
Well, of course we are, Rigel.
Why are you holding things out on us?
Rigel, I can't always be 100% friend in public with you. Not
Is this about me?
no.
We'll discuss it once we get back on the ship.
Thank you, Fina.
Okay.
Buddy,
What? I just want to make sure that there isn't anything going on.
there's definitely something going on 100%. But it has nothing to do with my affection for you.
Okay, well,
As
that's
you're
very-
all being handed towels,
Oh, good.
you can hear from underneath the music has stopped the music has stopped in the underneath, which means that now you can hear the music from below because it's no longer being drowned out, and the human behind the desk just every time. I'm so sorry. I'll see what I can do to get that fixed.
Ooh, thank you. You can. No rush. It's all right.
I'm going to ask all of you to roll your athletics, please, at a difficulty of 3.
Oh, dear.
Oh no.
So 2 failures, 2 advantages for Rigel, 0 successes and 2 threats for Melba, and 1 success for Fina.
Yeah.
So,
good job.
My mom was a dancer.
Woo.
Yeah.
The floor underneath you crumbles,
Oof.
and Melba and Rigel, you both tumble all the way down onto what is now a screaming mass of ravers. You just land on the ground quite hard, actually. Melba, your binders skitter away from you,
No.
and they're now promptly kicked away as you see that the floor underneath you is continuing to crack to get down onto the first floor. You, however, have managed to dodge up to a support structure, so you haven't fallen yet.
Crumble, as in
the floor.
disintegrate,
Yeah,
not
they
a
fell
trap door.
floor.
Not a trap
No,
door.
no.
Okay.
As in
just
the floor
verifying.
just crumbled.
It's impressive considering it
see you're
usually
back.
supports huts. This is bad.
And then, quite distantly, you can hear, "Oh goodness gracious me!" Ah!
Well, I need to get the hell out of here.
I'm struggling to recover the binders.
The floor, Melba. The floor.
My binders, Rigel. My binders.
You're
You
gonna
can
have
buy
to.
new ones.
You're gonna have to roll athletics again, as now this floor is going to crumble. So for you, Melba, you're still trying to recover your binders?
Yeah.
Okay, so for you, I'm gonna add 2 setback dice.
So it's 3 diff and 2 setback?
It's 2 diff
Oh.
this time, but 2 diff, 2 setback dice for you, Melba, because you're trying to reach for your binders.
That's good.
You don't have to roll because you're still relatively solid.
Oh, God.
So Rigel, did you roll again?
No.
You get a boost die on this one.
Oh, sorry. I'll re-roll that.
Yep, please do.
Boost. I'm gonna use the boost to get
Hey.
through. Kind of.
So you
There's
get
like
your
3 seconds
success.
left.
You manage to fall, and you land directly on top of the Rhodium behind the bar.
Okay.
So you're relatively unhurt. Melba, you will suffer 2 strain. As you just manage to, your fingers scrape the outer edge of your binders until you fall again. The binders end up in your hand, but you fall stomach first onto the bar. And you can see that there is now a smoking crater inside Hanka's side. And he's shouting and pointing, and there's somebody standing right in the center, clothed all in brown, and he's holding a thermal detonator in his hand. Malto, however, is standing at the entrance of the club, and he is equally smoking on his side and pointing at the figure in the center, and the figure in the center just says something in a language you do not understand.
Does
this
it
is
sound
important stories.
threatening?
Sure.
Sure, it sounds threatening.
Okay.
So you're now 2 floors up, but you can see all the ravers have now fallen. So there's like, I'm not saying corpses, bodies scattered across the ground in various amounts of pain.
Did I fall through as well? I
Yes,
believe
you two are now on the first floor. You and Rigel fell on the Rhodian.
Nice.
Yeah. Sorry, bud. Oh,
He's out cold. He is not answering him.
give him a little pat on the head. Okay, from where I am behind the bar, the figure in the center with the brown coat is holding a thermal detonator.
Yes.
Would there be any way to attempt to sneak up behind them? Since they're probably pretty focused.
They're
on-
paying attention to the huts, so you can roll your stealth. Difficulty is going to be 3.
Can I roll my stealth to see if this is a bad idea?
I didn't say whether it's a good or bad idea.
No, it's fair. If everyone's okay, I'm gonna spend a point. I'm gonna spend a
Go
light
for
side
it.
destiny point.
So that upgrades one of your dice.
If 3.
No successes, but
Okay.
3 advantage. So as you start to sneak up, the figure holding the thermal detonator whirls around and points at you and starts shouting again. But that has distracted them, so the 2 huts now have more to do. You see that Hanka is starting to try to make his way off the dais, but he's moving slowly. He's quite hurt.
Any sign of the protocol droid?
The protocol droid has been crushed by debris.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So it's trying to crawl its way out. Like it's got one little like silver hand that's like, and it's trying to pull itself out. The figure wearing brown is a humanoid shape, but it's not clear what race.
Okay.
It's definitely not like a Wookiee.
Like
It's
human height?
about 5'7".
Okay. Can I get to the stairs and make my way down the stairs?
The stairs aren't moving anymore, but yes, you can make your way down.
Great. I'm gonna try to do so slightly stealthy. But they're all distracted.
They're
by
not
everything
really
else.
paying. You're too
Nope.
far away. They're not
Yeah,
paying attention
cool.
to you right now. And then the figure stops and looks at Rigel, and then goes, "Oh, oh," and walks forward, and like puts out a hand like this.
Like not the thermal detonator hand.
Yeah,
so
it's
that's
holding
good.
the thermal detonator in his hand. And goes, "Oh, whoa!"
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. We don't have to do anything silly. Yeah.
And then they rotate your hand
Yeah.
so that it's face up.
Okay.
And then takes the hand away, and then puts the thermal detonator in your hand. Salutes you,
Oh,
and then turns and starts to run out of the club.
but I didn't want this. I yell to the figure retreating. Yeah, so I have questions about this thermal detonator. I know my way around some weaponry and like mechanics and electronics. Is it active and or on a timer at the moment?
It is on a timer. Would you like to try to find out how much of a timer it has left?
Yeah, they
Will
thankfully
this
have, like,
take more than
flashing
30
lights and beeps.
seconds?
Roll me your mechanics.
Rigel.
You'll get 2 boost dice on this one, though.
Thank you. Diff average or?
Yeah, it's an average difficulty.
Always loading.
Rigel was not.
Stealth? No successes, 3 advantages.
No, that was his
that
previous
was
roll.
Previous roll? Okay. It says
I'm
less than a minute
getting a-
ago.
Oh, you got a gateway timeout.
Well, that's good news.
Do you want me to just roll for you using your pool?
Sure, yeah. It would be.
Oh wait, was it this?
No.
Okay.
So it's 1 yellow, 2 green. 2 boost, and 2 diff. Thank you very much. I'll get back in when I can.
All right, so that's Rigel's roll. The exact same as the one from 3 minutes
Well,
ago.
fuck.
It's the stream deck. It was giving me trouble earlier.
Any luck?
So I just rolled for Rigel. He got 0 successes, 3
0
advantage.
successes, but 3 advantage. Okay. So it's definitely active. You're not sure on what kind of a timer it's active. However, because you have 3 advantage, I'll let you throw it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so the gentleman in the figure in the brown coat was running out the front door or the back door?
The front door.
Okay.
Squeezing past the injured Malto.
There were a lot of people that way.
There's a lot of people everywhere.
That's fair.
So here are your options. You
Tell
can
me.
hold it. You can throw it towards one hut, the other hut, both huts, like right in the center, or away from the huts. But no matter what, there are people here.
Oh.
It's rough.
Now,
I'm
or
going
you
to
can hold on to
attempt-
it, in which case then you might be able to do something different with it. But then you
I-
always hold the risk that it's going to explode.
Yes, true. I'm going to attempt to rush towards the kitchen where we came in and eat it out that way. If it makes it out of the building, like, obviously that kind of sucks, but
Okay,
less
so
damage to the
you
building.
are rushing towards the kitchen where there are now no people in here. I didn't say that you get to go yet.
Oh.
You're moving towards the kitchen. Melba.
I'm looking for the binders now that the immediate danger is past.
The immediate danger... Well, he's currently running towards the kitchen. The immediate danger is in his hand.
You're in danger that way.
my hand.
I just don't know what to do to help Rigel, so maybe I can help get people out of the way. If there's anybody who's still stuck near him, I can try to move them away from him, kind of thing.
Okay. No, Rigel's signature weapon is gun.
Everyone follow the sounds of my voice. Get away
Fina?
from the nervous man holding the thermal
Um,
detonator.
sorry.
If I've managed to make my way downstairs, then yeah, I also don't see what I can do to contribute to Rigel's attempt.
We could
So-
find out what the huts know about what's going on.
Yeah, I'm
like,
headed
I mean,
towards
I know
the
it's an
huts who are
emergency,
near the
but
door.
So you're
Headed towards the front door where the huts
headed
are.
towards the front door. All right. So you yeet the thermal detonator into the kitchen.
yeah.
Okay. And then you
And then
close the door, I assume.
Yeah, I close the door and I take as much cover as I possibly can.
I'm going to count that as 2 maneuvers, so I want you to take 2 strain.
That's
Everybody get down.
Yeah.
And then you hear the boom as the kitchen goes up. And then you hear 2 blaster shots. Malto and Hanka fall over. And when they fall over, I mean it's more of like a slump because they kind of have so much mass that they don't really
Yeah.
fall.
Wow.
And,
Okay, I want to take. I mean, right away. I want to take
Wanna
stock of this thing.
see.
Is the shooter clear?
No, it's not clear. They may have shot each other.
It's true.
But you were yeeting something into the kitchen, and you were looking for your binders and getting people out of the way. So
I
you
was
can
headed that way.
you can roll your perception.
Yay.
Difficulty?
Difficulty is going to be 4.
Oh wow.
That's
True
one
revenge.
way to discharge your
And now we still have the body.
hey, free body.
And I'm
Free
spending
body.
a dark side point
To upgrade one of
to
these?
upgrade one of them.
All right.
Card laid is a card played.
Yeah.
Time to
Hey.
fail.
Okay.
Well, I got an advantage.
That's. I mean.
It is not clear who fired the shots to you. It was just as you came onto the scene. However, I'm going to
They're gonna
say
shoot me.
I'm going to say that you have the opportunity now, if you like, to either cover yourself in debris so that it looks like you were,
Yeah.
or you can remain pristine as if you had come out from the outside. You can choose one or the other. take the hut bodies.
Pristine.
We've just established they are brawn 2.
Yeah, we're not
All
carrying.
3 of them together
No,
could
I'm
not
gonna
lift a hut.
I'm gonna stay clean as if I came from the outside.
Okay. And then you hear a voice from the outside. Attention to all inside the spotlight. It should be known that this unpleasantness in your evening is brought to you by the crew of the Redshift Runner.
What? I want to find the source of this announcement.
Give him a piece of my mind. How dare you?
By the way, this announcement was made very much in basic.
Yeah, I want to find the source of this announcement.
So you're trying to cross the floor.
Yeah.
Okay. So you cross the floor and you go outside and you see that there is a man who is dressed in Imperial black. He's got his little captain's bars on the side. Has a smart little cap on.
Nice.
Oh, I'm so smart.
And he's surrounded by stormtroopers. 6 of them.
Redshift Runner, you say? You don't look like... That doesn't sound like an Imperial ship name.
Tragic, really.
Is that the name of your ship?
They turn and they start walking away.
No, please, I need to know who to talk to about this.
They don't seem to notice or even recognize you. Like
Yeah.
there's no kind of like a who is that?
Mm-hmm.
But they're turning and walking away.
I'm gonna chase after him. Sir,
One of the stormtroopers turns around and then just like lifts up his weapon. Step away from the captain.
Captain, sir. Would you happen to be Captain Velkar?
He's gonna hit you with the butt of his pistol.
Rude.
So he's not like trying to
Yeah.
hurt you, but he's just going like,
Yeah, back off.
I said back away.
I have information on that crew.
Then they stop, they turn, and then 3 of them just raise their rifles at you.
Now this is interesting.
It's pod racing.
Now this is pod racing.
Are you Captain Velkar? I've heard that he was chasing after the
All right,
crew.
roll initiative.
Yep. Okay. I thought I was gonna have a chance to be social about it. I didn't realize that the response was gonna be instant guns.
No.
So I assume that means that I'm caught off guard. So this is my
Yeah, this isn't
Vigilance.
necessarily combat,
Okay.
but this is initiative.
Aggression.
So I'm going to clear your
yeah.
initiative here.
Man, if only I had a thermal detonator.
Roll PC. Go. I did it. I did it right the first time. Hooray.
Hey,
I'm done.
Okay. So they now are very deliberately aiming at you, and one of them barks out, if you don't leave the captain alone, we will kill you.
Okay, I just thought maybe he'd want to know where the crew was. That's all. I'm
Captain's
like,
not interested in talking with you.
are you? I can't fucking keep a straight face when I say this. Fuck, I give up. I'm not saying it.
No, what were you going to say?
Are you a bit taller than the others?
Yes, that's a go-to.
Signature move.
yeah,
That's
the
okay.
classic flirt with
None
the
of them will have heard it before.
I love a man in uniform.
All right. Okay, roll your charm. Your difficulty is going to be 3, and I'm spending a dark side point.
Oh, F. Okay, upgrade one of these.
Fina. We'll be there soon, I guess. I don't actually know.
I still need my binders.
Processing.
Fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake.
Has it refreshed for you?
I
No.
paid good money for
No,
Is
not
it
yet.
a good goo day?
A good goo day.
I have
Good day.
I'm
Loading.
sorry.
There we go.
actually, I have two.
Boom.
Fuck me.
What? Oh, damn!
Yes.
4 successes, 1 threat.
You know what up? Sorry, Kristen.
I mean, I expect the threat.
With 4 successes and a threat, the stormtroopers lower their weapons, and one of them goes, "Yeah, I am a little taller. What are you talking about?" But you're starting to lose sight of the captain, who is now headed into a transport.
When do you get off shift?
We're not staying here.
Shame.
Look, if you have a message, you can give it to me. I'll relay it to the captain.
Let him know that, I guess it can't be at the searchlight. I'm headed to the weapons district if he needs information on the crew of the Redshift Runner. I'll be there for the next few hours.
What's your name?
Rigel Mereen.
I'm sure she would know lots and lots of Twi'lek names to give, so I'm gonna give a Twi'lek name. I will get that to you momentarily.
Saria. There.
Great, sorry, I love it.
Good name.
Banana.
Banana Nana
Great.
Fina.
Saria.
Bye, Fafina. Fina.
Back to you two.
So, I mean, broken record. Melba's still kind of casting an eye for her binders.
Okay, you can find them eventually. I guess this is what's important to you.
Well, it is. She
I'm-
needs to take her bounty.
That's true. I'm looking to get Melba and get out of there, but I'm still worried that there's someone in here who is like actively shooting, even though the shots may have come from outside as
Yeah.
well. Is there a way for me to? Well, first of all, I guess I do want to check: are Hanka and Malto dead?
So you're approaching them to find out?
Yeah, I'm approaching them to find out cautiously.
Okay. So which one?
Malto.
Okay, so you go towards Malto and you see from the outside that one of Hanka's sycophants who managed to make it out points and says, Look, the captain! He's the one who shot him!
What do you even do? I saved everybody from the. Did you not see the?
Come on, Rigel, time to go.
What?
Dirk said, drag him.
He's dead.
Dead, eh?
Oh,
For
yeah.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Like, for sure. Like, gray tongue out and everything.
Okay, well that's not that bad.
So I'm going to take a chance here, and I'm going to guess that Hanka has another entrance that he uses to get to his dais.
Mm-hmm.
That is not the kitchen door or the front door.
You
I
can
would like
spend
to
a
drag
force-
Rigel towards that door.
You can spend a destiny point and make that true.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Ah, that's right. The other use of the destiny points.
Are you taking me?
So yes, there is another entrance. It leads back to his offices, and also he has a transport that's underground. There's a staircase that will lead there.
Excellent. Can
It's
I
like a big ass van.
can I lock or bar the door behind us?
Yes, you can.
Perfect. I'd like to do that.
I mean, bear in mind that Fina is not with you and does not know where you are, but
We will hopefully find her.
We have comlinks, kind of. I mean, we do, but
Fina.
Saria now.
Rigel, you know, you sure for a not a very suspicious guy, you sure have a way of just looking suspicious all the
I
time.
just don't understand. There was a guy with the detonator,
And then suddenly you had the detonator. What was up with that?
he gave it to me. What do you think is going on? Do you
Why
think
did they give it to you?
Do you think that brown coat was initiating a hit on the huts? And who the hell was outside?
Well, it sounds like whatever. This whole thing could have been to implicate the Redshift Runner.
Thank you, Gehenna Gaming.
Hello.
Ooh, thank
that's,
you.
I mean, I suppose it's very possible. I just don't know.
It could have been a kill several birds with one stone kind of thing.
With one thermal detonator,
Kill
right? Yeah.
several
so it's
huts
just-
with one thermal detonator and a few extra. The blaster.
I want to find that brown coat. I want to know what's going on.
I think I saw him heading towards the weapons district.
I'm sorry. Okay. No. Hang on. I think.
Are you rolling
Right.
against each other at this point?
Yeah. I want to know if she's lying to me, straight to my face.
Okay. This is deception. Am I right, Melba?
Sure.
You have no real reason to believe that he's gone towards, or they've gone towards the weapons
no
district.
idea.
You just want
So
to go.
I'll ask you to roll your deception. The deception is going to be countered. What is deception countered by again? It's in here somewhere.
Discipline. Deception is countered by discipline.
Yep. So it's your discipline. What is your discipline?
It's 2.
Do you have any ranks in discipline?
No.
Okay, so then your difficulty is just straight up 2. But it's Melba's roll.
And my diff is also 2?
It's your difficulty is his ranks in discipline.
Oh,
And
okay.
since he
gotcha.
doesn't have any, it's just gonna go for his willpower. So your difficulty is 2.
Okay. Let's go. I'm ready. Let's do it. No, we have to find Fina.
So
we'll
2
call for
successes.
Fina while we go.
2 successes, but a threat. When you get to the transport, you can't find the activation key.
Can I try to?
It might be in the office. It might even be on one of his sycophants, but it's not immediately able to turn on.
Do I have a sense of how hard it would be to try to jump it?
I don't know what you mean by dump it.
Sorry, like, can I hack into the transport? Can I?
Oh,
like,
slice.
Slice, sure. Yes.
It's not a computer.
Okay.
So are you talking about like hot wiring it?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so that's a mechanics check.
I would like to
Okay.
attempt to do this.
Your difficulty is going to be 4 though.
So I have a talent. I guess it doesn't apply, but it's bypass security. But I guess if I'm not, am I getting any setback dice with this?
No.
Okay, then never mind.
I mean, I think I have a better mechanics.
Oh, cool.
I don't mind.
I will help. Can I assist you?
Yes. So for your mechanics, which one of you has
Thank
the
you,
higher
Arizona.
intelligence?
I have the higher pool. One.
Who has the higher intelligence?
Oh, I'm sorry. Me.
Who has the higher mechanics?
Also me.
Okay, so then you can make your roll and with a boost die for Melba's help.
Okay.
Because remember, that's how collaboration works. You use the
Yep.
better of both pools.
Cool. Which is really great, actually, now that I kind of contemplate it, but I'll put that aside for now. Hard check. Here we go.
2
Hey!
successes.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, you managed to get the transport working. The horn starts to blare and you can't turn it off, but that'll stop eventually, right?
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're not too worried about like attention being drawn to us or whatever, right?
Pretty sure that ship has sailed.
Yeah, I guess it has. Okay, weapons district. Fina can't have gone far, right? Maybe she'll have made it back to the ship.
Now
No,
we'll,
she
we'll
wouldn't be going
scoop
to
her
the
up
ship.
and we'll head straight for the weapons district.
We can't fly the runner out of here. Too hot. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah. Okay. Weapons district. Let's go.
Look, Rigel, I haven't been
Yeah.
completely honest with you. I don't know
What?
if I'm driving or if you're.
Well, I guess you are now. You like bumped me out of the seat.
So,
Which one of you is using your pilot skill for this?
Piloting planetary.
So
right?
I have planet.
Yeah, this is a planetary pilot.
one rank.
Yeah, and as do I. So I'm happy to let you do that.
I'll do it. It'll make me feel good about myself.
That's important.
Diff for this.
No, there isn't one just yet. I'm just wondering which one of you is piloting.
Okay.
It'll only become a problem if somebody starts to like chase you or you whatever.
It's a fan.
So I haven't been 100% honest.
So
Okay.
the roof above you starts opening up so that you can get the transport up and out.
So I have a bounty to carry out.
Uh-huh.
And this bounty is for a Wookiee.
Uh-huh.
Not your sister.
What?
It's a euphemism that we've been using, apparently.
Oh, okay.
The last week.
These are the last week. Okay. What? So, yeah, you've been keeping that from everybody, I think.
Well, it just happened not too long ago. Anyway, I have some intelligence that he could be in the weapons district, so that is where I'm going to collect him.
So we're just ignoring everything that just happened so you can focus on this bounty
It's
that
an
you need to take.
Imperial contract, Rigel. Maybe if I get this, we get some leverage to
don't-
get the heat off of
I
us.
don't think that's how the Empire works. I
I'm
don't think
pretty
doing one
sure
job for the
it's all
Empire means that
transactional,
this Volkar
Rigel.
guy. We're just arguing back and forth, and I'm looking for Fina.
So a transport starts coming up outside the spotlight, which you can see.
Yelling out the sides.
Although it's not clear who's inside.
I'm gonna start making my way back towards the where we parked the ship, despite the high likelihood that it's been captured.
You can see the backside of a Twi'lek who's heading away from the
I'd
spotlight.
like to zoom towards her.
Oh,
Grab her, Rigel.
Get
I'm not
Honk
slowing
honk!
down. I'm not slowing down, Rigel.
Oh yeah, the transport's horn is blaring, by the way.
stupid.
What have we
I'm
done?
gonna look at it.
It's us. We wave out the window, out the windscreen, I guess.
Ah!
It's me. It's me.
I think he's saying, "Kiss me."
Are you allowing yourself to be scooped by Rigel?
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
All right, you are both now
Okay,
on
I
the
need
transport.
to take 5.
Okay.
Can you...
You got that? All right.
Hey, good. Well, we got Fina anyway. That's okay.
No.
Just
Tina
to be
is
clear,
just out of breath from her daring
Ah, yes.
rescue. So you're on the transport. You're relatively safe for now.
yeah, relatively. So just I don't want to sound like a broken record here either, friend, but you just want to ignore the attack on the searchlight and the fact that the Imperials are out looking for us.
I
Maybe.
fully believe that my plan and your plan can live in harmony.
I don't have a plan. What plan?
Exactly, and I have a solid one. So, with my plan, I acquire a bounty that the Imperials are looking for. We get it, and then we use that to parlay some kind of peace for the Redshift Runner.
You told Kitrin.
Yeah, and I basically have her blessing.
What? Wait, hang on a second. What do you mean? Does she know the target? Are they friends? It's not possible that we're being monitored inside the van, is it, John?
Most likely not.
I mean, it seems unlikely. Okay, all right.
Oh my god.
I just don't. You seem really single-minded about this, Melba, and
This is a real bounty contract.
that was a real thermal detonator.
Yes, and look how well you dealt with that.
Holy shit! I just
Rigel.
like.
No, calm down.
You smack the side of the transport and the horn stops.
Well
Yes.
done. See, Rigel, you're more
Everything's-
capable and competent than you think.
I will say one thing, Melba. It's not like the Empire to just send a message and walk away. He said that's his experience. I don't actually know if that's true.
That is quite fair.
Okay. Nice.
The Empire also doesn't make a habit of assassinating Hutts.
Yeah, that seems like bad for business as well. Well, bad for business. You know what I mean? Like bad for political.
All I'm
reasoning.
saying is, Rigel, right now, people think we're either non-entities or we're good for nothing but dying, and turning people against us. If we get a little bit of a name for ourselves, then maybe we'll start to get some intel on who wanted the huts dead, on who tried to pin it on us,
Okay.
why they tried to pin it on us.
I look back at Fina, who is still, recovering her breath, and I'll ask her later if she's learned anything about the voices.
Then maybe our bounty will be lucrative, and we can turn in ourselves and start this whole thing all over again.
What are you gonna hunt yourself? I'm so confused.
Just create a new set of PCs so that you can hand in your old PCs and start with extra credits.
I mean, does it sound like we're gaming the system? That sounds awesome.
100%.
That sounds great. Okay. All right. Look, you're making a lot of sense. It just seems like a really quick turnaround, and I feel like you would have been more interested in what happened back there rather than what's going to happen up there.
I just don't see anything we can do about back there. If you have suggestions, be my guest.
What do we know? I take out a little, I don't know, I rummage around and see if I can find some paper and a writing utensil.
You see
Probably
a lot of
that.
paper in the Star Wars universe?
Great question. I have a data pad, sorry. Doi. Thanks, John. What year is it? It's a long time ago.
It's a long time
Galaxy.
ago.
Got it. I'll pull up my data pad and start taking notes on what I know. Okay. Mysterious stranger. I'm going to call him Browncoat. No, I'm going to call him
Mr. X.
Mr. X. Okay, we're going to call him Mr. X. All right, fine.
You also don't know if it's male or female, for what it's
Kind of
worth.
I'm gonna
Person X.
I'm going to call him X. Okay.
X.
X was trying to destroy the searchlight, blow it up.
Handed you the thermal detonator.
Yeah, didn't seem too displeased with the idea of not having to do it themselves and left. Still out there, potentially. I put a couple question marks. The huts. Anka and Malto were both there, shot dead. Attacked and then also in a shootout. Okay?
Yeah.
Someone from outside. We're gonna learn, I guess, about the Imperials, presumably.
Oh
shortly.
yeah, you're right.
We're gonna learn about that shortly, but
Let's maybe Fina filled us in.
yeah, I don't wanna assume. My ex blew up a whole nightclub just to frame me.
Eric.
Sorry about that.
Oh no, it's all right.
Kate, would it be safe to say that Fina filled us in on the Imperial thing?
Yep.
And then Melba also filled Fina in on her bounty hunting plan?
Sure.
Rigel has been protesting somewhat over the fact that Melba seems more focused on her bounty than on the fact that she was just in a nightclub that exploded around her and 2 huts are dead and that they're apparently getting blamed for it.
She also lied to me.
Cool.
Then I immediately told the truth.
Oh, okay. It's a time thing. They cancel each other out if it's close enough together.
Well, thermal detonator. Timing means a lot to that. Right?
Yeah.
So, Melba, you think that the Imperials will just, become our friends if you do this for them?
No, I'm thinking maybe they'll stop trying to kill us and frame us for things if we do it for them. I'll even reduce my bounty.
You realize it's like a huge organization, right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
So
Look,
what?
if you want to negotiate this with them, you can go ahead and try, but I think it might be best to make the negotiation before completing a job for them and finding out that they will kill you and not pay you. Yeah?
Well, they don't know I'm affiliated with the Redshift Runner.
Okay, kill us and maybe pay you, fine. So you'll get lots of money and no pay.
So I'm
Or
going to
lots
ask.
of money and we'll die.
I'm going to ask for a Core Worlds intelligence check.
Cool.
Whoever might have the best one.
I I have no ranks, but I have 2 int, so probably not me.
I have an intelligence of 3, so I think it's
Go
probably
for
me.
it.
Is it a simple check, John?
It's a simple check.
Ooh. Roll those dice. Oh. Can I turn those into success?
So no successes. Several advantage. One thing that I will tell you, the Empire is a very large organization, as you say, which means that it's not necessarily it isn't necessarily true that what is known by one person in the Empire is known by everyone in the Empire. Everybody has their own kind of individual wants and needs, and it's very possible that whatever is happening right now, it may not be. It definitely doesn't seem like Imperial standard practices to blow up a bunch of huts because you killed somebody on Bakura.
Yeah.
Something strange is going on here, and it's not. It is most likely not Imperial policy.
Did you get a sense of anything about the Imperial Sphena? Anything we know about them?
Stormtroopers didn't want me to get near their precious captain, but I told them that their captain could meet me on the other side of the planet if he wanted information about the crew of the Redshift Runner. So we're moseying on in that direction,
And apparently everybody wants to go to the weapons district.
yeah,
What's the game plan if they show up, though?
they
Looking for information.
don't recognize me.
But
So
then
what
what
do
are
I
you going
tell
to
them?
tell them?
That it's parked over on the other side of the planet? Do I give it up? What do I say? What's our plan? I bought us
Well,
some time.
Well, that's what I'm asking you, Fina. I thought you had a plan on this.
Well, we can leverage this bounty, I suppose, now that we have that playing card to deal. Are you willing to do that, Melba?
This is what I was trying to do, yeah. But
Cool.
if the two, I don't want to feel like the three of us are a team. My bounty shouldn't be more important than whatever the Redshift Runner has just been framed to do. I will happily help us track down whoever that person is, but I have no idea where to start. This is something I know
Yeah.
on the planet or on the moon that I can go and check out.
It is known.
There's no moon. So
Because currently we
makes-
basically have no ship because I have to assume that they've surrounded it.
So that's not necessarily true. I mean, they dropped the name of your ship and then got into a transport and left. They didn't seem to be going in the direction of the Redshift Runner itself.
Okay.
Also, just sort of, I'm crafting
Why
aloud
didn't we
here.
grab our
folks.
ship instead of going across the planet? Like flying it.
Melba wanted to take the van.
Well, we can go back to the, we can be not far. I can turn around and go back to the ship bay easily.
No, I think it's.
You guys decide.
Oh,
The,
okay.
the thing is, I'm saying not necessarily. The Redshift Runner may still be hot, as it were, but at least the stormtroopers who were with you were not headed in that direction.
Right. Yeah, well, I didn't see them do anything, but they took off somewhere else, right? I mean,
So I just don't understand why they care so much
well, yeah, exactly.
and why they would have exploded a thermal who knows what they did to start collapsing it before that thermal detonator.
That is true.
That is true. Yeah, sorry.
That was not a thermal detonator explosion that collapsed those floors.
And if the targets were the Huts, Why throw in our name at all? Just smear. And if they knew we were there, why not come after us right away? Boom, done. Seems like people are trying to spread misinformation or lies or something
Like,
about
we
us.
don't need to have a good reputation on this moon. So why?
I mean, no one has a good reputation on this.
Yeah, no, exactly though, exactly. It's like totally doesn't. It's kind of pointless. Maybe they're trying to keep us off Nar Shaddaa. Maybe. I don't know.
I just don't understand their motivation, so I don't know what to approach them with.
Yeah, exactly. I think we can
And-
only assume, like all I know for sure is that these people, they got problems with us, the crew of the Redshift Runner. So we keep that fact from them. That's for sure. That's all. That's something I know for sure.
I just don't understand.
I think if we're able to carry out this contract, and if we're help Melba, rather, I should say, and if we're able to just keep our heads down, maybe we can see what we can find out about this Captain Velkar, was it?
Velkar.
Yeah.
And so we just hope that they don't chase us to the next rock we land on and keep doing this?
If we can drop enough hints about where we're heading, we could maybe make it seem like an accident, lead them straight into an ambush. That's one possibility.
How big of an ambush can the three of us manage?
It's 3.5 now?
What, the dead body?
No, kid.
She
Sorry. I started to
doesn't
think.
want
F-
to be involved with Imperials. Why would she want to go right into the lion's den trying to ambush an entire fleet of troopers?
She doesn't like them very much.
I just don't know how to play this. I don't know how to sell them on this deal. I don't see that they want a deal, right?
Yeah.
They don't want to talk to me. Even if they show up trying to find the crew.
Well, you can look. I think definitely a safe play would be to give them the information that they would already know, right? We were on Bakura.
Yeah.
We were involved in the death of Sente.
They were in the club. They were last seen in the club of the spotlight.
Right, exactly.
Duck Club.
So they should be searching the rubble for the bodies if they care. Otherwise, they should search the nearby hangars for the ship? Question mark? Is that useful?
Yeah. Yeah. And we can make sure that we're, getting it out of there by that time. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay.
You're coming up on the weapons district, by the way.
Yeah.
Can you fill me in on what was decided?
We just don't
Decided.
know what the hell to do, basically.
Well, I
That's
mean,
a whole big circular
in terms of
conversation.
the Imperial group specifically, we don't have a
Okay.
plot there, but we know that we're carrying out this bounty, or we're helping you with that anyway.
Cool. Well, we're attempting.
Exactly.
Sounds good. I'll park the transport.
So, could I ask, because you're the one piloting it, could I ask for you to roll a perception check for me, please? Difficulty is just 2.
Oh, just
And get a boost die.
Okay.
Cool. 1 success. So as you're looking to park, you notice that sitting outside on a rooftop of a it's not like a cafe. Nar Shaddaa doesn't really have cafes. Think of it like a late night diner, but they only serve salads.
Okay.
And you see that there is a Wookiee who is leaning back in his chair, which is a bit too small for him, and he is flanked on either side by a rapt audience who are just like, as he's gesturing his hands and moving them back and forth, but it's not clear what he's saying. You're too far away. It's definitely the Wookiee that you're looking for.
Okay. I would like to sidle over to the crowd of people who are listening and just like kind of join them. And
Well, it's on a roof. You were parking the transport. Are you looking to gain access to the restaurant? Are you parking on the roof of the restaurant?
so I saw it as he being on the roof and everyone else being crowded below. But if everyone else
he's flanked by people sitting with him at the restaurant who are listening.
And we're just flying by.
sounds good. So yeah, I am parking the transport. And I'm gonna try to get up to the roof. So I think this is my guy.
Oh, do you want us to? Can we help?
You want to?
Seems better. More hands, the better. How does that go? Is that a thing? More hands, the better.
Apparently he's very flirtatious. More of us, the better chance we have of hitting his type.
Rigel zips up his jacket and assumes a straighter posture. Okay, all right. I see where we're going with this.
Okay. Let's go.
So there are just stairs on the outside of the building that lead up. There's a very, very cranky looking human who is standing behind a counter who just has any number of like edible plants in front of him. But then he looks up, and as soon as he sees Fina, his features soften and he goes, oh, well, hi. Can I interest you in some light lunch?
Well, I'm quite interested in this animated speech that seems to be occurring.
Oh. No customers again.
But I'd love if I could try this light lunch while I'm up there. Is that possible?
I'll send something along to you. Go on ahead.
What's
Hey,
your name?
thanks.
Sorry?
What's your name? Sorry, no, I'm not gonna make you make up a name.
It's Jack.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Jack Hoff.
Thanks, Jack.
Sure.
Sorry, John. I didn't mean to do that to you.
Henry's here looking for chicken smothered
Just get
in
through all the
sauce.
7 dwarves. That buys you some time.
There you go. Then there's the
Oh,
range.
I'm dopey. And I'm bashful. So you make your way up, and then you hear, as you start like continuing to climb the stairs, you hear just like a very kind of like big, inviting Wookiee growl. And you have to understand that it's in fact to our best interest to make sure that we let the Empire know every last step of what we do here. And the reason why is that if they know that you are involved in business here on Nar Shaddaa, they'll leave you alone. And isn't that what everybody wants? To be left alone? The Empire is only interested in knowing that you're on their side. They don't really care what you're doing. Which is why I make sure to register with them. Register as what, you might ask? After all, you can't register as a weapons smuggler, can you? And the people are just like typing things down. They're looking up. They're just. He seems to have them all just spellbound.
I want to be giving him my undivided attention rather than taking any notes.
Okay, undivided attention, Fina.
Undivided attention, Melba.
Undivided attention, Melba.
I want to look unconvinced. Like a little skeptical.
Ah, yes.
Dissenting Rigel.
Yes, play hard to get. Yes.
Oh, I look in my jacket, a little dumpy. Well, I'm skeptical. Okay, great.
All right. Could I have... Which one of you has the highest charm? That's got to be you. I'm going to let you
I'm not even
have
gonna bother checking.
two boost dice for this. And
Oh, almost.
We all almost got killed.
The difficulty is going to just be 2. And I'm going to spend a point, so I'm going to upgrade the difficulty by 1.
Yep.
1 success, 5 advantage. So
Flip
what are you
your-
trying to get out of this? You're trying to get his attention?
You like her so
Okay,
much.
now you have 5 advantage. So I'm going to say that not only do you have his attention, however, you've also managed to make sure, I mean, Rigel is looking not convinced. So Rigel, you're able to tell that around you, there's no other Imperials in the area. Like there's no stormtroopers, there's no officers. I mean, you can't necessarily tell if somebody is plainclothes or whatever, but not only that, but it also seems like you were not followed.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, well that's good at least. So, and also, I guess that also tells us he's not showing off for anybody, like for the Empire. I mean,
No.
like he's not, right?
No, seemingly not. He continues on for a little bit longer, but it's towards the end. People are just sort of like, they appreciate it. Someone says, hey, make sure that his lunch is paid for. And then everyone starts to scatter away. A few people are trying to ask him questions, but he gets up and he's just heads straight over to Fina.
Oh.
I'd like to stand and do a little inclination.
So he also has the same thing. So you are now in short range with him. If you are acting against him at this point, he has an intimidating presence.
Yeah.
And you are his enemy currently, as right now you've identified him as someone who you're attempting to capture.
What if we
So you'll
befriend
get
him
a setback
first?
die, or sorry, a threat
Yeah.
to all of the rolls that you make against him,
Cool.
specifically against him. Hi.
Hi there.
Are you interested in my methods? And he sits down and he stretches his arms out, and because his arms are so long, they just drape over your chair.
Well, I was certainly interested in what you had to say.
There just aren't enough intelligent beings in the galaxy. Here in the Outer Rim, we have to be just as careful as anyone else, even more so.
Of course.
You never know when you're going to hit it big. And when you do, you definitely don't want the Empire trailing you behind.
Of course not.
Absolutely not. What's your name?
My name's Fina. What's yours?
My name is Kenbatsa, which is, it's very clearly, this is Labaku.
Okay, great.
But he's given his name as Kenbasa.
Kenbatsa,
Batsa,
B-A-T-S-A.
Could I call you Ken for short? Or would that bother you?
I like Kenny.
Kenny it is.
I don't.
So,
Did you just say I don't?
I did. I did. Rigel did not. Just to be
if
clear.
I right now need to get out of trouble with the Imperials, what would you have me do?
Are you in trouble with the Empire?
Not yet.
That's going to be a deception check.
Okay.
But you've been doing an awfully good job, and you did get a lot. So I'm going to say that you get 2 boost dice. 2 boost dice to this,
Deception.
and the difficulty here is 3. And I'm spending a dark side point.
God, I really have to start
Stoop
doing
and a threat. Alright, this is gonna suck.
Well, you had no one to negotiate with.
No successes, but an advantage.
No, but I just have to say this.
So he doesn't believe you,
Yep.
but that's not enough for him to stop talking to you. I
Yeah.
mean, who
Yeah.
wants to be obvious about the fact that they're like, oh yeah, no, the Empire's on my ass.
I don't want the Empire coming on my ass.
Yes.
That's it.
Well, look. Just confess. Confess your sins. Let them wash off you.
That'll make them stop chasing me.
The Empire isn't interested in chasing people. The Empire is interested in making sure that they are in charge. Let them know that they're in charge, and a lot of ways can open up for you. If you're here, that means that you know people. It means that you know things, and you can always hand over information for people who aren't smart enough to listen to me.
Well, forgive me, Kenny. I've been very bad.
Go on.
I'm gonna go get drinks for like Melba. and
Melba
me.
is spellbound by this. She's so impressed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go get drinks.
Your salads show up.
Oh.
You see, I was trying to be good. I was trying so hard to be good.
And yet...
And yet, things just didn't work out my way. Things got really complicated. And they misinterpreted what I said and what I did. Now they're mad at me.
Misinterpreted that dead body.
I need help.
So he's completely distracted at this point. He's just staring at Fina. So
This is amazing.
I give like Melba a nudge in the ribs.
I know.
Melba just shoves Rigel off the roof.
But he goes through all the little awnings, so he's okay. Thump,
Whee!
into a pile of manure.
Yeah, Melba is also distracted
Son of a-
to her death. So how many other people are currently on the roof now? How could I do this?
I mean, there's a few. There's like 4 or 5. But I will remind you, you're on Nar Shaddaa, land of lawlessness, where people tend to not give a fuck.
Right. So, yeah, I'd like to try to creep up behind him.
Happy?
No.
You happy?
I'm gonna set my blaster to stun
Ooh.
subtly under the table at which I am sitting, eating and drinking, just like a normal person.
Oh, smart.
I will warn you that stunning a Wookiee is a little harder than usual.
That's true, actually. But it's not impossible, right?
No,
it's
no,
not
no,
like...
no, 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 not impossible. But like, it's a Wookiee.
It's
Wookiees
not just
are
like,
big; they
"Phew."
absorb a lot of punishment.
Right. You have the gloves.
Well, yeah, but that's I've failed with that once before.
Anyway. I'm just thinking if you're gonna clamp the things
Yeah.
on him and he's gonna just
I know,
punch
and then
you.
he's gonna start fighting back. But I just have to try.
Okie
'cause
dokie, buddy.
Melba's like, okay, Melba, you're not gonna get a chance like this again. and goes up and just like tries to just like clap the binders down on him.
So there's
while-
one arm that's over here,
Oh shit.
and there's one hand that's just back here. So you can get him on one hand and then try to just like wrench the other one into
No
place.
way. No way. I need both.
I mean, or you could just like bind him to Fina's neck. I don't.
Oh,
What?
I was trying to
No,
prop it
Leku.
up, like slightly trap his hand.
My God. Can I go up to like try to shake both his hands?
Sure. So you're walking up to him and you're like,
Yeah. Kenbatsa, it is such an honor to meet you.
so you want to see whether you can take both of his hands,
Yeah. And shake them.
and shake them, and you're just trying to introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a charm roll. Difficulty is 3.
I'm gonna spend a die.
You can, because that's allowed.
They're all ours,
I'm
baby.
free to die. On your side.
Come on. Come on, Gravlax.
Come on.
Got this.
Go on, guess.
Ah.
I'm sure if you reload the page, it'll
Yeah,
just
I'll
like
reload.
pop up.
It seems to hang for like 15 seconds. Just long enough for you to refresh and get the dice.
Oh, God damn it.
Ugh.
Oh no.
So he's just still way too into Fina,
Yep.
so
Yep.
he's not moving his arms.
It's okay. You can say hello to your adoring fans. I'm not going anywhere.
How are you doing? I'm glad that you're here. Are you interested in taking my course?
Do you offer private tutorials on quality weapon buying?
No tutorials, but I could sell you some weapons.
Yeah. I am in
But maybe a little later, huh?
No, I'd love to see you in action.
I'm just hopeless
Bonus
with
points
these
for action.
things.
Bonus
I
points for
really I don't know a pistol from a whistle. And she tries to whistle and can't because she's so
Woof.
stressed.
Also, she's Gran. I don't know. If
Yeah,
they can.
She
So-
failed the roll, by the way.
Good. One failure. Like this one, for example. How does it even work?
How does it even work?
There was a.
Why
there
are
was
you
a-
buying weapons if you don't know how to use them?
Because this one, I kind of, it came by me. I did not buy it.
That's a deception check.
Or is it?
I'll give you 1 boost die for Fina's assistance, but the difficulty is still 3.
Oh my god. I'm gonna spend another one. I'm so
Whoop.
sorry, y'all.
They gotta get spent, right?
Oh my god.
So
This is free
you
all
do
over
have
again.
3 advantage. He stands up. Now he's definitely like, we should go. Just you and me. We'll talk somewhere else.
You don't want to help her out.
I don't think she's in the market for weapons.
I want to look to her. You
I
aren't.
just try to look like really, really sad
You aren't.
and upset. I'm just so hopeless at it. But
Beat it.
I knew no one would ever want to help me with these things. Oh my god. Turns and waddles off with my salad, I guess. Sadly.
I'm sure there's a back entrance, and I want to make sure that it's loud enough for Melba to hear me. I'm sure there's a back entrance we could slip out of.
It's just the staircase over there. Unless you want to jump off the building.
Not feeling that adventurous quite yet.
Let's get out of here. Are you leading him off?
Yes.
We were gonna
Trying to make sure that Melba has left first.
Yeah, Melva sadly leaves out down
I'm
the
gonna
stairs.
grab a last sip of. I'm gonna actually take perhaps a generous last sip of my drink before I go,
Okay.
and then hopefully with Melba.
So
having
you're following
left
them?
first. I would go down. I'm trying to let Melba leave first so
Yeah,
that
I left
she's
first.
ahead on the stairs,
Hmm.
or in the alleyway.
And I'll
Wink,
bring up
wink.
the rear, so to speak, and
Bring our salads. We
No,
need something to eat on
I
the
will
ship.
not be bringing your salad.
So
but I will.
once the two of you head down, it's all right. We can stay here.
Are we going or are we staying?
We're avoiding them. They're not into buying weapons. They're after something else, and I don't like it.
Well, they couldn't possibly pose a threat to you.
Jesus Christ.
I'm so bad at keeping a straight face. Come on. You said you wanted to go. Shouldn't we find somewhere nicer?
I'll be anywhere as long as it's with you.
How about coffin?
Puts his big fuzzy mitt right in your hand.
Yes.
And I'm gonna lead him behind me down the stairs.
Big fuzzy mitt.
Ooh.
So what are you two doing?
So I'm like crushed up just outside the door.
This like roly-poly grand like.
They
All
can't
6
see me.
fingers.
I am the shadows.
I am the night.
I am the
So then they're gonna pass right by you.
Cool.
He's paying more attention to the Twi'lek's Leku.
So I would like to take advantage of the fact that Fina is holding his hand
Yeah.
to get both of his hands in position for the
So you're gonna
binders.
try that? Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna call this actually a brawl roll.
Oh, balls. All right.
And because this is a called shot, I'm going to give you 3 setback dice.
Okay.
Where'd the right? Oh,
And I have the challenge as well, right? Because I'm acting against him.
The threat, the automatic threat.
oh, it's on your results. You'll have an extra
Oh,
threat
okay.
on the results. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And yeah, so it is a brawl roll. The difficulty is 2. It's just a standard 2, but you have 3 setback dice as well.
I gotta use a light.
Yep,
I
go
gotta-
for it. We got him use them.
Can I assist in some way? Perhaps by. Oh,
Sure, you can add a boost die for your assist.
yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you're
you
there.
can throw yourself on him.
Right. So, well, I want to call out, "Hey, Mister!" Just as he's walking out the door, just to distract him, even briefly. Hey, Mister!
All right, I'm gonna roll.
So 1 success,
Not great.
3 threat because you didn't add the
Yep.
threat in your pool.
We're not great though, Liz.
Yep, 3 threat.
Okay, so you managed to get the binders around his hands. And then he looks at you, and then he looks at you.
You are coming with us, bud.
And he immediately just starts to like roar at you.
You probably don't want to draw attention. Those Imperials that you hate are after you.
You know what? We're gonna enter into initiative.
Oh shit.
Oh!
Okay, initiative.
That should be.
Cool or Vigilance?
This is not expected. So
yeah.
This is a vigilance roll.
Okay. Roll PC. I did it. I did the thing correctly.
What I'm gonna do here?
I rolled 3 successes and 3 advantage.
Wow.
Get-
Jesus Christ.
Get erect.
Oh, did I not? Whoops, sorry. Oh, I did. Weird. Okay.
No, you did something totally bizarre to the initiative. That's what happened to me last time.
Oh, it actually says
yeah,
that.
yeah. So you have to try again. It's
Understood.
their servers being overloaded.
Yeah, that's all good. I mean, what can I say? We're overloading it with awesomeness. Okay,
Yeah.
coming up.
Tried to roll too many dice. You're too cool.
Whoop.
Okay.
Hey.
So it's his action first, and the first thing that he's going to do is he's going to club Fina on the back of the head.
Fina!
No.
However, since his hands are in binders,
Hooray!
there's only so much that he can do. What is? You don't have any defense.
No, I just have soak from my thick clothes. Thick.
I'll give him some. So I'm about to roll unless you're spending another point.
What can I do?
You can increase his difficulty.
Yes. Yes. Boom. It's more difficult.
Okay.
Upgrade one of them to them challenge dice.
You are now out of destiny points.
Yep.
Hooray!
Oh,
It's okay.
spaghetti.
Only like 10-ish minutes left.
So 3 successes, 2 threat,
Oof.
Oop.
which means that he is going to hit you. However, with the 2 threat, I will give a boost to the next person who's going to act. This is a Wookiee attacking you. Let's just get this here.
Oh, your head comes off. Okay.
Now.
Now.
No. I have to find the unarmed combat, though, because, that's a handy thing.
So that's melee, I guess.
Huh?
It's not melee, it would be brawl.
Oh, right. Sorry, I'm dumb. You smart.
And it doesn't even
Got
say
it.
there.
Oh yeah.
Your quarry's fighting back.
You know what? We're gonna whiff it for now. He is going to deal you. How much is your soak?
2.
He's going to deal you, because he rolled 3 successes. He's going to deal you 5 damage.
Bam.
Oh, base damage is brawn, critical rating 5, engaged. So he'll do you 4.
Okay. After my soak?
Yeah.
Okay. Ouch.
It is the next PC's turn.
I would like to fire on him with my blaster on a stun setting.
On a stun setting.
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it. You're within close range, so it's so yeah, it's your difficulty is just going to be 1.
Perfect. Oh, come on.
You miss.
Yep.
And technically that's only 3 advantages because again, you should have added a threat to your roll.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna need reminding of that. I
That's fine.
apologize.
But 3 advantage is still pretty good. So you miss, but he's going to leave out of engaged range with Fina because he's going to dive out of the way to avoid the shot. So you're no longer engaged with him. He can't swing at you unless he spends a maneuver. Round. Sorry, not round.
Not round.
Next PC.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to short range, so I'll kind of get out of his way as well.
You're already at short with him.
Oh, at short. Okay, great. Well, I'll just try to line up a clear shot. I also have a blaster pistol that I'm gonna try to stun him with. I'm not shooting to kill, but
But
eventually we have
You can't
to.
kill on stun setting.
No, I know, but like eventually I'll switch it back if we have to.
Right.
So I'm gonna try to stun him as well, John.
Go ahead.
Let's do it. I'm adding a threat. I'm also adding a setback die, but I have extra damage. Which I will take. Right. I'm gonna, whoops.
And
Average. You got a good one for me?
1 success.
so you got a
Hey!
success. So what's your damage?
It is 6.
Okay. His soak is 3, so he'll take
Okay.
3 strain.
3 strain.
Move on to Melba. Or Fina. Sorry, Fina.
I'm gonna draw my blaster and also shoot upon him in stun.
Okay. Remember the threat
Yep.
and difficulty.
He's now not at close. He's at
The difficulty's 2. Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
You miss.
How dare you, Crosshair?
So he's just enraged, and he's going to try to spend this round. He's going to attempt to snap the binders off his
No, my binders.
hands. So that's just going to be a straight brawn roll. No. So he tries and he tries, but at the very least, what he can do is he manages to duck around the corner of the alleyway. He can't move very quickly in the binders. He can run. So he's now trying to get away from you. So he basically got a free maneuver to move away
Okay.
from you, which means that he's taken an additional 2 strain on top of the 3 that you've already given him.
That's good.
Cool.
PC.
I'm gonna try again. Still with
Sure.
I think still with stun.
Okay. He's now at medium range from you, so the difficulty is 3, but you don't have to add the threat.
Okay.
So he's basically fleeing down the alleyway here in the weapons district, and there is a Rippers.
Damn it, Melba! Yep.
Yikes. Okay, yeah, your shot goes wide, but whoever acts next will get a boost.
Cool.
Who's next?
I'll go. I'm gonna try
Yeah,
to
go
shoot
for it, yeah.
after him as well, and he's no longer close enough to give me the threat.
Yep.
Great.
Okay, you succeed.
So that's 5 stun damage.
5 stun damage, so 2. So he'll take another 2 strain. And then it's yours, Rigel.
Yeah, can I take a couple of maneuvers? Maneuver back or like run back to the van thing that we were driving here in, get in the seat,
Yeah.
maneuvers. So I'll take some strain and shoot
Yes.
as my action.
Yep.
Nice.
So your difficulty is 3.
strain.
Go ahead.
Coming in. Yeah, let's do it. So I'm starting the car.
Okay, you hit him. What's your damage?
6.
Okay.
Minus.
So he takes another 2 steps and he's just and just face plants into the ground.
Okay, let's go. Let's get him. Let's get him out of here.
Run
Let's
over
go.
to grab him.
I'm bringing the transport, like planetary transport, around and helping to hustle this Wookiee inside.
Okay, you are now inside the transport with 1 unconscious Wookiee.
I mean, that went okay, right? Fina, thank you for taking the lead on that. That was good.
Fina, you deserve this entire take. Thank you for basically handing it to me.
We're a team. And we're gonna be a team in trying to not get captured and killed by the Imperials. And since this guy thinks he's an expert on the subject, maybe we can use that as leverage.
Ooh, very nice. I like it.
Speaking of which, where is this guy going?
He is going to be I know where he's supposed to be dropped off, I guess. I say it.
He needs to be returned to the nearest Imperial outpost that you can find.
Ah.
He was pretty...
There is not one on Nar Shaddaa.
balls. There wouldn't be, though, right?
Yeah.
That actually does make sense. So we have to take him off world. Sorry, you said there isn't one on Nar Shaddaa.
There's
right?
not.
Yeah, okay. So we have to take him off world, and we have to make sure... Well,
I mean, or you could find an Imperial ship.
just yeet him onto it.
Well, you have to make contact with them. Give them the Wookiee.
That's true.
Collect your credits.
Would the Fina mentioned that the Imperials who kind of attacked the Searchlight were getting onto a transport, which was back there.
Mm-hmm.
Is that still there? If we're heading back
I don't
in
know.
that
You're
direction?
halfway around the moon now.
Yeah, I suppose it's going to take some time to get back there.
Not that much time. I mean, you have a
Okay.
pretty good van, and it's a small moon.
Yeah.
Excellent van. That's no moon.
So you're on your way?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as you're on your way, I should point out that while the Imperials were not the ones who approached the Redshift Runner, there is someone else who did. But I think we'll end the session. there.
Oh. Is it brown coat? It's a brown coat.
Oh,
I
shit.
must know. I must know.
He's back for his ship.
Wait. He's back for his ship, right, Ripley?
Well, the only thing that matters is the cat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
know
I
how
popped
they
you in
get.
the eyeball.
You know how they get, guys.
You know, you're right, Crosshair. You're right.
Net gain on credits.
Yes. The inevitable, we don't owe the Hutts anymore.
Whoop. As we learned in a quick side conversation, you apparently can owe the Hutts for literally anything.
Happy Kilmore, damn it. Does that make him a fortune Wookiee?
Crack them open. It's a fun fortune inside. Nope.
You don't know those huts anymore.
No, not again.
Then I'm inclined to ask here, folks. We went counter last, so we'll go clockwise here, which means Kate. What about Scott?
What about Scott? Okay.
Artemis, I don't need to bribe you. You can smack him on your own time.
Good job on the heroics, says Rigel. You know, he's nervous in all kinds of situations, but not when it comes to the important stuff. Took action and saved lots of lives, apparently. So, thumbs up.
Thumbs up, indeed.
Scott?
I really liked. Yikes!
God.
I really liked Melba's decisiveness to like take the attack on the searchlight in stride. Boom! Get the van. Get to the weapons district. Take on the Wookiee. Bosh! Yeah,
Bosh.
exactly. No, just I really appreciated the scene where we got to yell at each other and like snipe at
It's
each
always
other.
fun when we get to yell at each
Bicker.
other in games.
Of course.
You know, it's fun. It's cool.
Elizabeth.
I just think that Fina's charming of people is like the greatest thing ever.
Aren't
I'm-
you a little
I'm so
tall for a
impressed, too.
stormtrooper?
What?
Aren't you a little tall for a stormtrooper?
It's so
Woo.
good. It's just it's so good.
That's allowed to be good.
Yay, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose I should ask what you learned. You almost got out of it.
Ah.
Kate?
Learned that things are not going to be easy in this wild, wild world of the Outer Rim. We're going to be running towards and away from a lot of things.
Scott?
I learned that allegiances are much like the shifting sands in the desert. You can be standing on one second, and it's gone from under you the next. And I don't mean with these guys. I just mean generally like, oh, the Hutts, that's who we're going to be working for. Whoop, who's this? Whoop, who are these people? Whoop, everyone's dead. Crazy.
Elizabeth?
I wish I knew more about the intricacies of being a bounty hunter. I know their code and everything, but like for some reason Melba's been quasi-successful up to this point, and I'm struggling to understand why. So that's something I need to figure out in my head.
That's fair.
Yeah. Because if they all go like this, like how the fuck did she get anybody before she teamed up with these peeps?
Super.
Thanks,
super
the Nat
fair.
30s. Is that a reference to like natural 20s, except that it's actually a Nat 30?
I think so. And that's awesome.
It's like
Because
3
it's
tens. Or
one and a
like-
half times better, right?
Scott, you've got something coming up on Tuesday, don't you?
Yes, I
It
do.
is!
Tune in
Called
to
it.
the Nailed it. Tune into Discord and Twitter to find out what I will be doing Tuesday at 6 p.m. Had some technical issues on Saturday, so I dropped over to something else. But Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. it should be fun. And stay tuned to Discord. I'm going to be organizing a spooky movie watch for fans of Team Punchy and fans of RPG
Oh my
Clinic.
god.
It will be neither of those things. It's just a fun, spooky movie that I'm excited to see.
Wednesday?
Movie.
Wednesday we have Drew Crew, and I think we're starting it at, is it 4:30?
Yeah, I think so.
Match with your timing?
I think so, yeah. That'd be cool.
So Drew Crew will probably be starting at 4:30 Eastern. We're going to be finishing Nancy Drew and the Clue of the Velvet Mask.
God.
Following Drew Crew, I'm going to continue on with my play of Ori and the Will of the Wisps. And once that's complete, we're going to have to see if maybe we might start shifting into some VR action. So there's that. Thursday, RPG Clinic. That's right here on this channel. And that's going to be at either 4:30 or 5. We'll get back to you on the specifics of that. Friday?
Friday's Punchy. Frozen Wilds, 6 o'clock.
Saturday?
Saturday, usually at 3 p.m. I've been taking over that spot of late. I will not be available on Saturday. I'm keeping track of my own
Alright,
schedule.
so-
here. Someone will take it. I'm
Some
sure.
one of
Details
us
in
will take
Discord.
it, hey? Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be New Kitten Cam.
Oh.
2 hours.
That's true.
Yeah. Just put him in a box. Put the webcam at him.
Next Sunday, right here.
Trey is saying I heard no Red Dead RP with Trey Gwen or any Among Us talk.
I mean, look, just
That's pretty sus, Trey Dog.
Look,
Pretty
there'll
sus.
be some deets in the Discord on such things as well, I'm
Yes.
sure.
because
Good friend.
you can do that. Sunday, that's here, 6 o'clock. We'll see you for that. That we can look forward to.
Thanks for game.
Yeah. Thank you. And thanks, of course, to She Who Knows 10,000 Things and Entropy's Disciple for being here, Aragorn and the Crosshair. Mods aplenty. If you followed us, thanks so much for that. We really appreciate it. And if you're new to us, then yeah, join us on the Discord. Discord's a great place to just discuss role-playing on its own, find out about the individual streams of the people who are sitting at this table, find out about what's going on for our next campaign, discuss this campaign, find out about the bingo cards because we can't look at them.
Yeah.
Wasn't banned once. Don't you dare say the mods are useless.
Zesty.
But otherwise, thanks for bearing with us as we once again find ourselves separated. But the power of gaming, and actually, honestly, the power of your support means that we can continue this. That's why we were able to keep the our two locations and still manage to make this work. So thank you so much. It's really appreciated. Whether you are lucky enough to be at home or whether you have to head out, just know that we really hope that you get to keep safe. Wear a mask. Do all those cool things because we care about you. Thanks, Zesty Artist.
Thanks,
For the
Zesty.
bits.
We're headed out of this. We are. I know it doesn't seem that way, but we are headed out of this. Typically, the direction we're going is this way, and then that way.
And that way. Okay.
Up and to the right, folks. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.